Guys, welcome back to the show. I just like to say, Kiari, the floor is yours. Don't forget to tell guys to like, share, and subscribe.
Mimi sijaifanya intro.
The floor is yours.
Fresh. Yeah. Hi guys, it's the 7th of March.
It's not. It's 6th.
We're here.
You're lying.
It will come out on the 7th.
Yeah, this will be out on the 7th. Hi guys, 1 to TV. 1 to. Kuna venye tunaweza fanya kwa 7 TV just for tonight.
That's a horrible start.
7 TV.
Yeah. Welcome guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Zoom is here. Naim is here.
Why are you so nice, bro? I don't trust you right now.
Saddam is here. Man, I'm so happy to see them. I've missed them. It's been a long week.
Who knew his voice could be so soft, bro?
Man,
I didn't know, bro.
so
Labda wanawake tu ndo. Before unararo.
I need to take it easy. Nipeleke pole pole. Tusikuje.
Yeah.
Foreplay is important.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Ingieni hapo.
So it's 7.
Kiari hapo, that's what she said.
Niwapate hapo kwa comment section.
That's what United said, bro.
Drop me some
Kiari
7-star emojis. Drop me some 7-star emojis in the comment section.
This time, you know what? We're only looking for how many likes? We're looking for 700 likes.
700 likes.
700 likes only. Not more, not 699, not 701, 700.
700.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Really appreciate, guys. Kiari, you're
Why 7?
I don't know.
Wait,
7
tell
feels
me.
right.
Why
So
7?
now let's get down to.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask. Your mic looks a little different today.
Yeah, we're painting everything red now.
Red, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah.
So the real Reds, not Red Devils, we actually believe in yeah. So the real Reds are here. We're doing our thing. The 7 comes from. Yes. Let's go back to where the 7.
Let me say where the 7 comes from.
No. The floor isn't yours.
The root of the 7, yeah.
So, Kiari, what are we going to talk about today?
I think there's only one place to start, bro.
You tell me. You're the one who
Anfield
decides.
Road.
Anfield Road.
Anfield Road. It was 5:30 UK time.
5:30.
4:30 UK time on a
4:30,
Sunday. Late kickoff. Everyone pulled up. Ten Hag said the ball is the same as in Manchester and in Liverpool. It has the same air. The pitches are the same size.
Refs.
Same refs. 3 with a 4th one.
It's true though.
Yeah.
It's true though. It's fine.
Swali Nyimlion are the same number of guys on that pitch.
How many players?
How many guys did you see on that pitch?
You're asking me a question. Can I speak now?
Yes.
Kiari is on dictating. Not
Yeah.
dictating.
No. I actually before I even get into how happy I am with our performance, into our whole how much we achieved yesterday in finishing a title race that never even started. So
Quadruple, bro. Quadruple.
Yeah, quadruple. Quadruple shots in March.
Before you carry, hold on to that thought, because the first time they were in a title race, it lasted what, like 7 days?
Oh yeah, it ended in Christmas.
It ended in Christmas.
Yeah,
and then this is the second time they're in a title race.
Yeah, that third time actually.
Third time. So all title races lasted less than a week.
Tunaingia tukitoka. Tunatest maji kwanza, unaona?
Yeah.
So all your title races lasted less than 7 days.
Yeah.
Nice.
Combined, yeah.
Combined. Okay, nice. So
that's cool. Yeah. So we ningetaka tu kujua from you guys, as United fans, because I don't want to get to the point of talk too much on Liverpool. I'll want to have it from you guys.
Okay.
Let him finish.
No, say he wants to have.
Yeah, I want to have it from you guys. Just
Yeah.
tell me what you guys thought about the game.
First and foremost.
Generally, how you're feeling.
Sawa.
It's not.
Yeah, I've understood the question.
Huh?
Nishaelewa swali.
Huh?
Yes.
We understood the question.
Yeah.
That's a KCSE student, bro. Anamesoma swali vizuri.
You don't have to finish your question. One, first and
Explain
foremost,
20 months.
that was such a mid intro.
So natakaje.
Relax.
Si ungekuwa na mid jam.
Relax. It's my flow now.
Yeah.
You had your opportunity to kuongea nonsense hapa. Mediocre hairline. Number 2,
It's getting personal.
he's talking about 7, comment 7, he 7. 7 means you're 7 points behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes, he's 7 points behind me. So the 7 that we want in the comments, in the likes, signifies the number of points
For sure.
these guys are behind me.
The gap. Mind the gap.
Yes. So you're 7 points behind me and umetoa Jay-Z. What kind of shamelessness? He is 21 points behind you, no?
don't bring us.
27.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up. I'm asking you a question.
I'm
asking you a question.
I don't have to answer
I don't
your
care.
question.
You have
I
to
don't
answer.
care what you're saying. Mimi as Arsenal, I'm not in this conversation. Mimi kuna swali zingine. Sawa, not this one.
Okay,
so
name,
don't look me in.
Okay,
Nice try.
okay, then shut the fuck up. Usichangie umbwa. Naim, how many points away from the title race? 14, right?
14 points. Yeah.
14?
No, that is
14
That's
No,
7 times 2.
I don't know.
Multiples. Today it's all about the multiples.
Oh my days, man.
7 times 2, right?
Yeah,
Do
14.
you know who's 7 times 3 behind?
Behind
Liverpool.
who? Me? Are we,
Behind Arsenal.
yeah. Are we competing with us though?
Relax.
But we're on the same table.
Relax. Umetoa jersey.
We're all competing against Arsenal, Ama.
No.
What's the...
Wait,
You're
what?
telling me Bournemouth are competing against Arsenal? No, bro. What are you saying?
Listen. Kiari,
Ah,
leo.
competition.
No, usiniambie. Wait.
You're clutching at
Wait.
It's
straws,
a
bro.
competition
No.
of 20 teams.
Umeamka
we're
leo.
obviously against Arsenal.
Umeamka leo. You
Yeah.
woke up,
Yes.
brought your XXXL jersey
Yeah.
to the studio. Funika the whole meza. I can't even see anything. Huh?
That's what Anfield looks like right now, bro. It's all red.
Relax. I've asked you a question. Shut the fuck up.
The North is all red right now, bro.
Umeleta jersey when you're 7 points behind me. And I'm not in the title race.
Sasa? Apparently you are,
Sawa.
and then you called racism.
No, yes, we were when
I'm
we were
calling
10
you Stark,
points.
by the way.
Yeah.
King of the North.
We
That's
were
what you are, bro.
when we were
That's
10
mid.
points ahead.
That's beef.
That's
Now we're
that was
7
beefy.
points, we're not.
No?
So yes,
Nini?
7, put 7 there and lay with your meaty monologue.
7 will not signify anything to me in regards to me and United, bro.
You're 7 points
It's
behind
not-
me. That's
yeah,
literally
you're,
it.
you're 7 trophies behind me in total.
Now you're just
Wongo.
making up shit, bro.
It's facts.
No,
Wango.
7 what?
Overall.
7 overall trophies. bro.
What is the number? What is the number?
It's bro. These guys have what?
What is the
40,
number?
40,
47.
47. Yeah,
47.
you guys have 40
we don't
major
have 40.
trophies.
We don't
You
have
do, you
40.
do.
You
Google
do 40
right
or
now.
42.
I am not going past that. It's not 7 trophies. Bullshit.
Anyway,
That's great.
can we actually talk?
We just
about
won a
the
trophy juzi. What are they wanaongea nini hao majamaa?
Bro, this
I
is
don't
tumeshinda
know,
tatu last
nini.
year. Kwani una
Only last season,
year.
We just won the
Wow.
youth-
No,
Bro,
but we're talking about
okay,
history.
so
So, why are
whichever
you
way.
talking about last season? Once
Yeah.
you bring in history,
Sasa ukishaingilia history, bro.
I
Anything
am-
past,
anything past.
we're currently
I did
discussing
not
the present
bring-
day.
I did not
When you bring in,
before
when you
the
bring in
present.
points, when you
I'm
bring
talking
in,
about present.
yeah, present
Present,
day.
I am 7 points ahead of you.
Yo, present day is Monday today.
Yeah.
What
Seventh,
happened
seventh, by the
yesterday?
way.
Yeah, 7th of March. What
It's
happened
6th of
present
March.
day? We're discussing the
It's about
seven.
Mujui.
We're discussing the 7
it
goals
feels
we
like
scored.
7th. Wallah, it really does feel like a 7th.
Anyway, bottom line
Acha
is
nikwambie mimi sasa hata by then nimechokata na mambo na Saddam hapo.
no, you're talking
kama mambo ya
nonsense.
points. Nimeanza
Kwa nini?
nonsense sasa ya ukweli.
No, I don't want to
So-
talk about the points
Hatuwezi
Yeah,
ongea
because
mambo
we
ya
can't look
points.
at the league table
can't
now.
look at the league
We have to
table.
discuss the game.
There's
The
something bigger than the league
game.
table.
We don't have to.
Kiari, tell me your thoughts about the game.
Yeah, give us your thoughts. Tell us your thoughts if at all you have any.
Were you happy with the starting lineup?
Let
Same
me
Cody Gakpo, Darwin Nunes, guys who have apparently flops this season.
Very, bro. All United targets. All United targets, bro.
Welcome to Man United
Welcome
Clips.
to Man U.
2022,
Yeah, it's
2023.
crazy. We have 67 in total. You have 66.
Nah, 45.
Halas, imeisha.
Imeisha,
We don't argue with
There's a whole.
This was
usifungulie
posted
Android.
2 days ago.
That's community
It was
shit, bro.
no, look. First division, FA Cup, League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League Cup,
Listen,
Winners' Cup, UEFA Super Cup.
we
What
talk
do you-
facts
what do you
here.
want,
No,
man?
we
Oh,
talk
Oh, it's
facts
counting
here.
Community Shield of Europe.
Yeah,
We talk
that's-
facts
nah,
here.
Because we also have
It's all
Community
trophies.
Shield
No,
of
not
Europe.
talking about Arsenal, relax.
Oh, it's true. It's not
Yo,
about
maths-
you're
the maths
way
is
behind.
either
I'm
from-
trying.
from-
Unaniongelesha
No,
ni
bro.
kama mimi nimeandika hii article.
Nimeipata
kwa internet.
Toa yako, toa fungue your Android.
No, Kiari, we're not doing
Nah,
that.
bro, I'm not doing that. I'm
We're
not
not
going to
doing that.
degrade myself into becoming what United fans are, which is petty.
Yes.
But that's what you've just done,
Petty.
bro.
He's petty, but he's 7 points behind me.
Ah no, listen, I will not degrade
Bro, they
myself
beat you
into
7-0.
I'm not going to degrade myself into getting into this back and forth with someone I sat down and whooped.
That's literally what he's trying to do. He's trying to deflect.
Molly whooped.
Bro, 7.
7
Slapped
points.
around.
7-0, guys.
7 points.
Bro,
Slapped
this is the new
around.
era. Eric Ten Hag, Man United tweeted, the Eric Ten Hag era has begun. He's the one
After
who
we
was
won a
quoted.
trophy. After we
He's
won
the
a
one who
trophy, right?
quoted. He's the one who quoted.
Yeah, after we won a trophy, that's when
He was the one who was
the
quoted
era
saying,
began.
"Eras are there to be ended."
Yeah.
That's what he said.
It ended. Where are they? 7 points behind
Bro,
me.
they
That is the
finished your
definition of era ending.
before it even started.
So let me explain.
Relax,
Let me explain
relax,
something.
relax.
This season is
Listen,
currently.
you don't relate because listen, Ten Hag's first season He has a trophy. He is third. Ulikuwa 8th 2 seasons in a row.
But
you don't understand this. Relax.
We're not
Sawa.
the same conversation, so don't
We're
bring
not the
Arsenal.
same conversation.
Exactly.
We're not. We have a trophy. You don't.
United spent.
We have a Carabao Cup.
200
Guys, United was founded in the 1800s.
No.
United for over 120 something years have not conceded 7 goals.
Bro,
But
Listen.
apparently, we're going to get into 7 points.
well, they did.
Really?
They
There's
did.
a
They did, to be
game.
fair. They did.
Hata anaongea uongo
To
tu
AC
jamaa.
Milan. His team, bro.
Unaongea uongo tu.
Have you considered? Bro,
Not in England, though. That was Europe. That's Europe.
They concede
Wewe
on
wacha
that.
hizo wewe.
Hey.
Nitakugeukia sasa
Who
hivi.
you?
Oh, sawa.
What a trick to your
Did they concede
No.
7 or not?
Homie,
1946 one.
homie.
It's since 1946 apparently Man United, this is the worst ever defeat.
Yeah.
So in English football. But Kiari, this is a team that has spent 250 M. So in their first summer, okay? They have Champions League Varane. They have Casemiro.
Winner Lucho.
They have Carabao
Yeah.
Cup.
Carabao-
Mention that,
Carabao
man.
Cup.
Mention that.
The
Buddha.
butcher.
They have the butcher.
The butcher, bro.
The
They
butcher.
have,
Put
butcher-
Carabao.
they have the better than
I love
Odegaard,
it.
Bruno
No,
Fernandes.
Jana it was a case
Put
of
Carabao, man.
Jana was a case
Wait.
of Jana was a case
Yeah.
of the hunter became the hunter. The butcher became the meat.
Yeah, wallahi, you guys.
Tukaishika vizuri pale.
Alikatwa,
Who is that?
akaoshwa. Bro, let me
Listen,
tell you.
A butcher who can't handle halal meat. It's
That's me.
bad. It's
Wachaka
bad
nini,
stuff. It's
that's
bad
me.
stuff.
That's
Hey.
me.
If you're Christian, you might not get it, but I get it. I like that one. Thanks for being relatable.
You had to put it
That's
into
me.
terms
Bro.
get-
Are we
Yeah,
cracking mid jokes here now?
This is a team
Si bro nimekuambia
that
wache
was
kusema
on the
mid.
verge of a quadruple chase.
Yeah.
Like realistically, when you look at it, after yesterday's game, if they had won, they would have been how many points behind? 11 points, right?
Behind
The game in
Arsenal.
hand.
With a game in hand to make it possibly 8 points, right? And considering Arsenal and Man City still have a lot of games to play, they would have been the dark horse in a quadruple actual challenge.
Yeah.
A quadruple, bro.
They'd have been in the perfect position because they've played both City and Arsenal.
Yes.
And they've
And
finished.
Liverpool.
They finished with
Yeah.
us. They finished with
Yes.
major teams.
They would have actually, if they'd beaten you, they would have gotten 6 points out of
Yeah.
you guys. Which, from that point of view, you have to look at it and say, you know what? It might be on. It actually might be on.
It's still on.
It's not. But, so what I'm saying is, right? These man,
Hey,
Shut up. Uko
these
7
man,
points behind
Hey,
me.
these
Nini?
man, what happened, Jana? Right, Kiari?
take a 7
Was-
seconds out to
Was a humbling that needed to happen. Not just for United fans. United fans always need a humbling. The players are professional. They're just doing their job.
Yeah.
The humbling was for Ten Hag.
facts.
Bro,
All
Ten
facts.
Hag came in. Listen, I'm not gonna berate him. I think he's a great manager, okay? I'm not saying he's not, right? But he underestimated English Premier League football. He underestimated atmosphere. He underestimated passion, Jana, by claiming that it's just another game. It's just another ball that needs to be
excuse
kicked.
me, but
been-
he's been-
no.
you guys been
I'm not
misquoting.
gonna apologize.
No,
We-
that's
we-
what he
we
was.
don't listen.
No,
we
listen.
don't need to
I'm not
apologize for having
quoting it.
confidence.
No, listen. I'm not quoting what he said. I'm saying the meaning of what he was saying,
Bro, there's a difference
can
between
be
confidence and
derived.
stupidity.
and that was stupidity.
No,
because the kind of
you
shit
don't-
you say,
you don't know the difference.
in
Nah,
my
bro.
opinion, Klopp shows that to those Liverpool players,
Yeah.
and they have every reason to kick United's ass, and they fucking did with Harvey Elliott. With Trent Alexander-Arnold. With off-form
were tired,
Fabinho.
fatigue.
Off-form Fabinho. Who was the right centre-back?
Right centre back,
Konate.
Hasn't been playing.
Hasn't even been playing. Robertson, who guys said they would choose Luke Shaw over.
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk, who they said they would choose Lisandro
Lucho.
Martinez over.
Yeah.
The World Cup winner.
If he
The
played in the
Carabao
World
Cup
Cup,
winner.
if he played in the World Cup,
Carabao
I'll
Cup
give
winner.
up.
Bro, you know,
Okay.
Shkodran Mustafi and Per Mertesacker are World Cup winners.
Okay.
Lucas Podolski is a World Cup. That
Yeah, but
doesn't
you
mean anything.
can't make that.
That
argument
doesn't
he's
matter
the
in
same
this
quality.
conversation.
Okay.
He's the
Can't
same
make
quality.
that.
How?
He's
You can't
not
make that
in this
argument,
Bro,
bro.
on a back right now, Lucho, other than you guys just talking about him,
Has done
On the
what?
pitch.
Has done what?
All
On
they
the
do,
pitch.
all they
Has
do,
done what,
all they
bro?
do,
on
by
the
the way.
pitch,
Has done
all you
what,
guys,
bro?
all you guys about
Apart
is
from-
your,
no,
he
apart from
tackles,
yesterday-
he
No,
punches.
no.
Apart
All
from
he does
yesterday-
is after
apart
he
from
tackles, he
yesterday-
goes and
Yes.
chats shit to a guy.
Nah,
Oh,
Yeah.
got that dog in
There's
him.
nothing
Got that
there,
dog
bro.
in him.
There's
Nah.
nothing
That's
there.
actually mad.
This one season, you've conceded 4 to Brighton, you've conceded 4 to Brentford, you've conceded 6 to City, you've conceded 7 to us.
That's mad.
It's not that's BS, and that's
That should
Champions
be a
League
red
run.
flag. That should be a red
That's Champions
flag.
League run and Lucho.
That's the whole team, bro.
Nah,
if you look at the
that's-
if you look at the running stats for
that's
those
the
games,
best
running stats.
If you look at the running stats
No,
for those
guys.
games, the whole team is not performing. So you
No,
can't start
Naeem.
coming and
Bro,
trying to telling me
I need
after
you guys
one game that Licha is not a
I need
quality
you.
footballer.
No, I'm not
bro.
saying
No,
one
he
game.
didn't say
How
that.
many games have I mentioned, bro?
No,
and I
name
need
another
I
game.
need you guys to
No.
step on the same. When you guys sat down and say this is the best defensive partnership in the league,
It is.
No
It's
defensive partnership
one
is
of the.
conceding.
It is one of the best.
Gary, I'm sorry, but Man United, right, have mentality monsters in their team. I'm not going to deny it. Guys like Casemiro, Varane, these are guys who've been there, done that, won everything.
Yeah.
Won everything in football, right? But yesterday, even they went hiding. Everybody was hiding.
It was a
Rashford.
one-off. This is a one-off performance.
Guys, is it a one-off? Is it a one-off? Because guys like to make the Brentford and Brighton defeats, the Man City ones, they make it seem like, oh, we're off form. Like Ten Hag was hired the day before they played Brentford. No, they had preseason. They beat Liverpool 4-0. And you guys were
We also
ranting
beat
all-
them at home.
No, I get that.
2-1.
At home at Old Trafford. But you guys pretend as if that bad start was because of bad planning. It wasn't.
Okay, so
You guys had time.
Some-
And still, even after some time, right? Even after a whole season where your team has gelled, where apparently, Casemiro, Lisandro Martinez and Varane had not conceded from open play when they played together. They conceded 7. That for me
That's
So
a
what you're
one-off.
saying-
is
so
a
what-
red flag.
So what are you
Okay,
saying
okay.
apparently, bro?
Okay, wait. Are you done? Are you done?
What?
No,
Are you done?
I have
Like it's not
questions
true.
to
Like-
That same
ask.
Barca,
Like it's
that
not
same Barca
true.
shit of
No, let him
open
go,
goal
let
shit.
him go.
But it's trash.
It is.
Like whatever's that is trash.
It is
like
trash.
whether we like it or not. This whole Casemiro goal scoring DM. Who the fuck wants a goal scoring DM? But now you finally have a goal scoring
assist.
DM.
No, we're just talking Casemiro today.
Nah. We're
Well,
not
we
just
are.
talking.
Casemiro it was
We're going
all
to
over the
discuss this
pitch
off the fact
yesterday.
that
He had an
Casemiro-
off game.
Nah,
What's
Casemiro's.
up? Tell me another game has been off.
I need
Wait,
people.
Tulia,
Suskie.
stop shouting.
Siba Suskie.
No, stop
No,
shouting.
what we need to
I-
stop
I-
doing.
one
Wait,
at a
guys,
time, one at a
guys.
time.
We
what-
can have conversations without shouting.
It's a
Saddam,
podcast.
You're shouting.
Saddam, listen.
It's a
What we
podcast,
need
one
to
at a
do,
time,
what
one
we
at a
need to
time.
do, right,
Decorum.
is when one player is criticized, right, like Casemiro, rightfully so.
He had a shit
It-
game.
yeah, you're right. But don't take it as if I'm saying we're slandering Casemiro. We're criticizing because we know what Casemiro has done. Nobody's under any false impression that Casemiro is not a world-class player. That Casemiro has completely transformed your team.
What was he saying? You see,
No.
I stopped him because he was shouting, who needs a Casemiro? Who needs a Casemiro?
Nah, you're
No, but
stop
you
me.
don't need. He's
No,
right.
you
You
can't-
don't need
no, but
a
you
holding
can't- you
DM
can't-
that scores or assists.
You can't stop me before
You can't tell me.
Unajua naenda kumaliza
Wait.
nini?
You
One
can't
at a
tell
time,
me.
guys.
You can't tell me. You
One
can't
at a
tell
time,
me.
one at a time.
You have a
One at a
holding midfielder who's been amazing the whole season, apart from one game, and then we start questioning him in the other performances where he was scoring goals. That's bullshit.
No, I get that. Right? What I'm saying is him going into hiding the way he did, plus the rest of them, I'm not singling him out, right? Speaks of a real fragility in the United's mentality.
Okay.
In the
So
United team
There's a
mentality.
simple
You
fact
cannot hide
on
away from
Casemiro.
that.
This is just
Okay.
all. This is what I wanted to finish on because you said he's only had one bad game. This is his one bad game. Casemiro's passing accuracy for the past 6 games hasn't
been so
passed
poor.
60%.
I've seen it. I didn't even need stats.
60%.
I don't need Casemiro to have 90%, and his work, he's taking risks. And he's very good recovering the balls.
No, that
he
I agree.
does his work well.
No, I
don't
agree.
need
Saddam,
him to have 90%.
Saddam, but this is
So,
the game. This is the
Naeem.
game that shows you that what you actually need is not Casemiro to be scoring goals, because that in and of itself raises questions about the rest of the team.
Okay. So
Okay,
let's look at it this way. Naeem, 1 second. So, for the last 33 games, we've lost 3 games. We've played 18 games in 3 months. So
No,
we cannot
apparently-
pretend.
Apparently, we're being told you guys were playing 15 games in 10 days, Gianna,
Who said that?
by United fans.
I don't think that's accurate. The point is we've been
So-
playing
3 games.
a game every 3 games,
Yes.
every 3 days, right?
But that's the
One or the
consequence
other.
of your
No,
Carabao
it
Cup.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You cannot blame me for winning a trophy. We won a trophy. Jana's whatever performance
Nobody's
Jana
blaming you for
was
winning
an
a trophy, Saddam.
no. You're blaming because of
I'm
Carabao
not.
tournament.
I'm saying it's a consequence.
Yeah, it is a consequence that I would take.
Of course.
Can I take 7-0
No.
defeat over Carabao Cup? Yes, I will.
No, you
Any
wouldn't.
day.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
Name. Okay, you
We
said.
haven't
you-
had a trophy
All
for
right.
7 years.
Okay,
bro.
okay. Let me ask you this.
This
Name.
number 7 is
Name.
consistent.
Name. I'm asking you
It's a
this
fucking
because you
consistent
heard what he
number.
just said,
What?
right?
Yeah.
He took the Carabao Cup
Yeah.
and he's consoling himself with that 7-0 win. It's a Carabao Cup, Name.
7-0 loss.
7-0 loss.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you win the
Correct.
Carabao Cup, even if you lose to Liverpool away at Anfield,
Yeah, which is
should it be 7?
no, it shouldn't be 7.
It shouldn't,
That's
but I don't
inexcusable.
mind.
That's inexcusable. But at the same
Come
time, what I want all of us to understand, despite the banter, is not to overreact over one performance that was always going to come. Because at the end of the day, wait, let me
Yeah,
finish.
just finish.
At
Just
the end
It
of the
was
day,
inevitable.
Man, just finish.
Allah
It
Sawa.
was
at the end of the
inevitable.
day, let me finish. At the end of the day, right? We have all these signings we've made.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is the same team that had an aggregate score against Liverpool last
Of 9-0,
season
yeah.
of 10-2.
9-0.
9-0, whatever.
4-5.
4-5. When is the last time we won at Anfield?
8 years ago,
It's
apparently.
36-2 currently in the last 10 games. So
Exactly.
yeah,
In terms of goals.
yeah.
February.
6-2.
February. Our fixture lineup. Did anyone give us even a chance?
Yeah.
Did anyone give us
Wow.
even a sniff of even performing the way we performed in February?
See, so
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. No. So this is what I'm
Watch it,
saying.
let him
This
speak.
is all I'm saying. This is all I'm
Hey,
saying.
Nini,
Yesterday,
Let him speak. Relax.
yesterday,
Uh-huh.
we saw the worst side of our players. Every team here has that side.
Yeah.
Your team has had it for the last 5 months of this
They
Premier
consider
League
it against
season.
Aston Villa. That's okay.
Oh.
Of this
7-2,
Premier League
7-2
season, you
prevent
guys are in
that's okay.
transition, right?
Yeah.
So, if United has gone unbeaten since November, and then at the end of a heavy fixture schedule, they fucking go back to basics of what they were last season, because this is still a new team, still a new manager.
Yeah.
You
Nine.
can't now start saying that now
Nine.
United is finished, that your Casemiro is
Nobody's saying
finished,
it's
No,
that
I'm saying
Ilicha
nobody's
is
saying
finished.
I'm
finished.
That's the
Nine.
basic
No,
what
no,
the
nine.
agenda
No,
that's going on
nine.
over
This,
here.
that is what this
Nine,
guy
that's
has
what
been
this
shouting
guy is
here.
saying.
Nah, Naim, there's an addition of things. So
Nonsense.
you're putting it to a point, like I said, one game. I've given you 4 games, which
we won.
Nah, I'm giving you won Brentford, you won Brighton, you won.
We won Barcelona
I'm giving you you won
twice.
City, you won us. There's a reason I'm giving those games.
Bro.
Yeah, whether you look at an Arsenal, whether you look at a City, they're not going to finish a league or be in a title race or consider themselves elite if they're conceding 6-7 goals.
What
4
about
goals,
you
4
guys
goals,
when you
yeah.
when you
4
lost
goals, yeah.
7-2 to Villa?
When we lost
Weren't you
7-2,
weren't you in a title
finished
race?
We finished 4th.
They finished
Alisson
fourth.
scored
Wait,
But you are still a dark horse in the title
wait,
race.
wait,
We weren't. They had injuries.
That was the year we
Okay,
that was the
okay,
year we-
okay,
that was
wait,
the
a
year
completely
Alisson-
different season,
Listen,
man. You're
that's the year
confusing.
Alisson scored the goal to get us into the
Yeah.
Champions League.
Okay.
Same season.
Okay,
That's
okay.
that season.
Sawa, we've gotten that part. We there's no point of talking about that. Listen,
No, what I-
this season, yes, we've had 4 games where we've played horribly. Sawa, you lost 3-0, 3-1, and 5 something at home. Senor,
We lose 5-2.
relax. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm saying 3-3 and then something
Yeah.
and then 5.
No, that's
right?
Real Madrid.
So relax. No, it doesn't.
Chill,
Relax.
just
Madrid,
relax.
that's
Real
fine.
Madrid
Let him
Champions
finish
League.
his point.
Listen.
man. Let him finish his
Listen,
point, bro.
we've had 4 games where we played so bad, but I can't concentrate on those 4 games considering I have played so many games so well. I played amazing against Barcelona at home. We went 1-0 goal down and we played really well and won a game.
That was a dead game.
We have a trophy. So we've won 30 games out of the last 33 games. We are the only team in Europe that are in 4 competitions. We're the only team in Europe that has the most wins.
Okay.
So you can't-
Okay. No, I agree.
We've
I
had
agree.
the
You're right.
best
I
form.
agree. You're
We've
right.
had the best form since the World
Naim,
Cup.
I agree. You're
the
right.
Form table
I agree. No,
does
Kiare,
not lie,
hold
man.
on. This is where I catch you out.
But yesterday,
This is
we
where
were
I catch
shit.
you out. No, listen, Kiare.
yesterday, you guys deserved everything you got.
No,
Naim.
it's a one-off. They deserve nothing.
exactly.
Naim,
That's what
this
I'm
is
saying.
where I catch
Deserve
you
what?
out. This is where I catch you out. Sawa. Because you can't on one side say we have the most wins, we have the most goals scored since November, in a season where you're taking it out of context. Because look at who you guys played in the Carabao Cup run. Look at where you guys played in those Carabao Cup games, mostly at home. Sawa. And look at the teams from different divisions that you guys played. Now you go into those games where you play Sheffield United, you play who else did they play?
Barnet or something. It's just some
Barnet,
weird
or I don't
team,
know,
man.
some teams, right? Bristol, I don't know, whoever you guys played, right? You continue to play Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Varane, Stuinani, first team players, by the way, right? Going all out on these competitions and then coming back and citing burnout. It's the decision of the manager to side those players into those games, then you can't come back and say, yeah, listen, we're playing all these competitions, we're scoring all these
But we
goals.
can't.
Wait, then you come back and say fatigue. It's your decisions
No one
to
has
keep
said
going.
fatigue.
Zoom.
No, no, no.
Liverpool, who did you guys play in the Carabao Cup?
With Chelsea, we played.
But who did you play? Like
the
field.
kids.
The kids.
Bro.
Arsenal, who did they play when they played Brighton? Not Sheffield.
Yeah.
When's the last
Brighton.
time you won a
played
trophy?
Nketiah,
When's the last
Reece
time?
Nelson.
When's the last time you won a trophy?
Zoom, there's something.
Literally FA Cup, bro.
When?
That's
When was
juicy,
it?
man.
Zoom, there's
Yeah,
something I
juicy.
wanted to add.
When's
Zoom,
the last
there's
time
something
you?
I wanted to
When's the
add
last
to
time
that.
you won a trophy?
There's something.
When's the last time you won a trophy?
Last year.
We haven't won a trophy for 7 years. So you think the first trophy we have
Nah,
a
it's a
chance
fair
to win?
shout.
Let
That's
me
a fair
finish.
shout.
Let
I
me
hear
finish.
you.
So you think the
That's
first
fair.
trophy that this manager is gonna have to give this team confidence is gonna fuck around and play McTominay, who can't even pass the ball sideways.
I have something to add just on that. Zoom.
Ask the question. Answer the
no,
question.
that's a fair-
Answer.
that's a fair
Man,
point.
That's what I want
And
to
then
add, bro.
at the-
If you won't
let
let me
me
answer,
finish.
then what are you
Let
letting me do?
It's like Kerry, let me finish and then you go.
Answer.
Let him
Answer.
finish.
Kerry, let me land and then you
See,
finish.
nimuuliza swali alafu jibu swali.
Kerry, let me land and then you finish.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then at the same time, Eric Ten Hag, all this time, has not even said once that this fixture schedule is shit.
He has
Even
not.
once. He said we enjoyed this.
Yeah, I
And,
like
and
it.
another
My
reason,
players like it.
and another reason why he's trying to play a consistent 11 is because he's trying to build passing moves, passing lanes that only come when people play together in a new system. This is a new system for these players. So he's trying to build something that even if Licha doesn't have to look up, he knows Luke Shaw is there. He can pass it.
And
That's
it
how-
worked,
so this-
by the way.
and it's worked
It's
so far.
worked.
So this is exactly what I wanted to add.
You
into
know?
that, yeah.
And
This is
even
where- this is where
let me
that
finish.
fixture-
Let me finish.
yeah.
I'm landing. This is that's the last one.
No,
The last
relax,
one.
let him land.
And even yesterday, guys were chatting.
Relax.
Like, you know, the Manu fans have Kiburi. Guys
Yeah.
are chatting at you're gonna go smack these guys. Comes when the lineups came out.
Point
chill
them
out.
out, man.
Not this guy. No, leave this guy alone.
This guy, where?
Where,
Umbo.
I don't know upside down. So even yesterday, to the build up to the
not
game,
being
bro. The
protected.
build up to the game. I kept telling United fans, bro, you guys chill.
Be humble.
Anfield
Yes.
is a different. I kept telling them Anfield is a different.
take this seriously.
Anfield is a different can of worms, bro.
Yeah, it is. Allah.
See, the good thing, this is what I wanted to add in regards to that. Yeah, last year we did say we played 64 games, the most games by any team in Europe. Yeah,
And you didn't complain. Did you
the-
complain?
Oh, he
we
compl-
didn't-
oh
we
my
only
God.
complained about
Klopp
it this
was
year.
complaining it every
we
single week.
complained about it this
Yeah,
year
he was-
because
he
we were
was
like, that's the
complaining
fatigue
about
catching
it.
up.
Yeah.
But the whole concept of it last year was, with the run we had, we should have played probably the first team players if we were playing them. But all the way, and the reason why that trophy meant so much to us at that point, and if you listen to the manager and all that, we used 36 players just in the Carabao Cup. That's including academy kids. That's everyone. We played 36 players.
get that.
In that trophy run,
what I'm
because the Carabao Cup, Zoom. This is just what I want to put it. The Carabao Cup, as much as it's not the trophy Kina Bruno are going to look at the end of the
It's the
season.
fourth priority.
Yeah, they're not
Fourth
going to look at it and if they've won it, they're like it's a successful season.
They're not.
No.
It has to be coupled with the
It has to be
Champions
coupled
League.
with
It does-
something
it-
else.
yes,
has to be
it
coupled
But what I'm
doesn't-
saying,
a
Kyrie,
European final,
Kyrie,
has
what
to
I'm
be
saying
coupled
is,
with an
you
actual
guys
title
had a
challenge.
stretched squad.
Yeah.
So, you guys didn't have, for example, a 72 million pound Sancho, a 60 million pound Anthony Martial. You guys didn't have a 50 million pound Fred in your bench.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Who's
You
that-
don't have players that you signed 40 million plus.
He had 100 Nunes.
No, that's this season. Don't confuse it. We're talking about last season.
Wait.
Last season.
When did Nunes come?
Nunes came this season.
This
bro.
season,
Don't-
stop-
don't-
Last season they signed. Who did you guys sign in January? 36 million.
Diaz.
Diaz.
Yeah.
When did
Look,
this guy become an accountant? Me, that's all I'm asking. Because are we looking
All
at
I'm
price
saying is-
tags
all
or
I-
are we
yes,
looking
we're
at
looking at
quality?
price tags,
Are
because
we
when-
looking at the quality of the actual player?
I'll say quality.
Is it Sancho who
the
said
price
I'll
tag
say-
is
I'll say-
commensurate
I'll say-
to
I'll say
the
quality of
quality.
player. And
Yeah,
before-
exactly.
before-
So you guys have always had better quality
Yeah,
players than us.
No.
No.
Fabinho?
That's not always true.
Name, just
I'm talking about the
listen.
bench. I'm talking about the bench.
Yeah, name, just listen to
Oh
this.
my
We have,
days, man. You guys
for the
are
past 5-6
revisionist
years,
as fuck,
and
man.
I don't think this is an argument.
Revisionist
for the past
as fuck,
5-6
Zoom,
years,
man.
we've had
That's
the better
poor
starting
from you,
11.
bro.
Yeah,
We've
starting
had
11.
yeah,
even
that's
City,
the best.
That's
even
poor
the
from
season
you.
you guys won the league.
Yeah,
You guys had a better
we had a
starting
better
11 than
starting
City.
11 than
That's
City.
it.
But as a team, particularly, I'm echoing your words. I'm not going to sit here and echo my words in regards to this.
Why not yours?
I'm echoing your words
Why not
because you're
yours?
the same people who had to sit down when you're comparing players. You're the same ones who will tell me Lucho is better than VVD. You're the same ones who will tell me
On form, yeah, yes.
Varane's better than Konate.
On
You're
form.
the same one who will tell me
On form
Luke
they
Shaw,
are.
Luke Shaw is better than Robo.
On form they
Dalot.
are.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Those
had this.
player to player
I had this
comparisons.
from Saddam, particularly last week.
do you
Just
mean,
how
bro?
because Niliskia Diego Dalot is better than Trent Alexander-Arnold.
No. Bissaka is better.
I caught that. Bissaka, how is Bissaka?
Bissaka is better
Yeah.
than Dalo.
Than
Yeah, no, it's true because at least Aaron Bissaka has a goal.
Yeah, but he's better.
Dalo's never scored a Premier League goal.
Better than Trent. So
Dalo's never scored a Premier League goal,
He's
bro.
better than Trent, so I'll go with that. De Gea is better than Alisson, bro.
Yeah, I heard that De Gea better than that was disgusting.
It's
by
a
you
whole.
guys,
It's
wow.
a whole
Let him
thing.
finish. Let him finish.
So
You're
you
interrupting him, by the way. Yeah.
Just saying.
You guys have kept on continuously, particularly this season. You've continuously kept on saying your team is levels above this.
We are
Levels
7 points
this.
above. See,
No,
that's
bro,
what
it's
it means,
levels
above-
above this.
That's
It's
not
levels
level.
above
How many
this
levels?
player for player.
7.
But
On
right
form
now,
we have,
nah,
bro.
right now,
Can you
particularly,
lie?
nah, just check out the fixtures you've actually played.
Can
other
you
than
lie?
Barcelona.
Can you lie?
This
And
run
Arsenal-
that you're putting is
what
a
do you mean?
serious run
Okay.
because you've
Against
beaten
great teams.
because you've beaten Bournemouth there, you've beaten whoever there.
You
you've
guys
beaten
are struggling
whoever.
with
The
Wolves.
hardest-
You guys
no,
are
no, no.
struggling with Wolves at home.
The hardest team.
You still have
the
to beat
hardest
the
team
teams
you've
that are
beaten-
playing. You're playing, bro.
Okay,
That
so-
argument
so this is the
doesn't
point.
hold
Listen.
water,
And
man.
then reason hata sikuwa natakata tufikie ni kama
Schedule,
tunajua pesa.
fixtures.
I actually want to get to the nooks, the nooks and
crannies.
crannies of this because there's the Anthony on the right. There's Anthony who doesn't track back for 100 million.
No,
100 million
no,
player.
I
He did not.
disagree.
He did not track back for a single minute in that game.
He was an off game for him. He always tracks back.
No,
I'm
Reece
not gonna-
Nelson.
I'm not
defensive
going to talk
output.
about
I'm not talking about
Anthony's
defensive work. I'm not talking about defensive
He's
work.
talking about it, Zoom.
So,
Are you
Anthony's
he's
defensive
saying
output is
Anthony does
actually
not track
quite
back.
good.
That's not the conversation we should be having.
He's saying
he's
that.
supposed to be deciding the game for 100 million. Reece Nelson
His first season.
has played 3 games
His first
and
season.
he has more same amount of goals and more assists
His first
than
season.
someone who's you guys are paid 100 million. So when you guys talk about oh you guys are stretched, I get that you're playing a lot of games. Humanly, I have to sympathize, but at the same time, you are not using the squad quality that you have all around. And when you guys have spent more than Manchester City, which is a state-backed oil club, you cannot come back and say you don't have the quality. At the end of the day, Man United has failed as a club for several seasons.
Arguments are last season. We're talking about
Nah,
the game, man.
I'm
See,
still
but
talking
yes,
about
so-
this.
no, no, no,
I'm still
Zoom.
talking about the
Zoom.
Yeah,
fatigue
we're
that
talking
you guys
about
are
Zoom,
feeling.
so no,
I'm still talking about the fatigue
Bro,
that you guys are
just-
feeling this season.
just focus on
And I'm
Bournemouth,
sorry,
man.
but Eric Ten Hag, if he's your manager,
Focus
he needs
on
to
Bournemouth,
manage
bro.
the squad better. And
Focus on-
certainly he hasn't.
Focus on
Zoom.
Bournemouth,
It's
bro.
part of. I need
You've
to-
said that. You're repeating it again and again and
Nasema,
again.
ndio
Tell us
part-
something
ndio
new.
part nataka nasema nooks and crannies, yeah. I want to actually tackle the
Okay.
game yesterday. I want to look at Bruno. I want to see
Tell
why
us, tell
all
us,
this,
tell
all
us.
this talk that I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Bruno is the best 10 in the league, yeah. That was talk I've actually had.
yeah.
Yeah?
No, Odegaard.
Bruno is the best 10 in the league.
Let him finish.
He's currently your captain.
Finish, bro.
That capitulation yesterday can be put down to him
Okay.
because there's no leader there. Odegaard's a better leader. Henderson's definitely a better leader. Whoever City have is a better leader.
So your argument here is you saying this one is better than this one.
Nah,
You're not
it's not
saying anything,
about this one's
Amana.
better than this
Tell
one.
us something.
You
concrete.
guys,
Tell us something with that we don't know.
what? That is trash. You
Okay.
said it's the best. I'm telling you it's trash.
Okay.
Then that's something
So
you
that's
don't
it.
know.
So that's it.
Yeah.
You're done.
So that's
And
the
several
part
of your players are highly overrated.
overrated.
Okay.
And they're being
Luke Shaw, you guys make Roberto Carlos. That thing really got to you guys. Someone like Garnacho coming off the bench. I'm sorry, he's a kid. You guys shouldn't be doing that to him right now. Man.
What do you mean,
Kid
bro? His
came and
development
got
has been
bullied.
so
He
good,
got
bro.
bullied and
He's
you sent
very
him.
He's
good.
been developing so well. What do you
No,
mean not
he
bring
is.
him on?
But you guys shouldn't be bringing him on for this kind of game, bro. He's
You
7-0
focus
down,
on
bro. You guys are
Bournemouth,
bringing him
bro.
on.
Focus on Bournemouth.
7-0
Your-
7-0
your
down, you're bringing
I don't
him
know,
on.
okay,
Your
okay.
opinions today have
So,
been really bad.
you-
Bro, I'm
listen,
sorry,
no.
man.
I'm sorry.
Unajua,
Are we-
unajua, nah, there has to be
Because
actual, there has to be
there's no
actual-
objectivity.
There's no
Umetoka
objectivity coming from
objectivity.
this side.
Give us your
Exactly.
objectivity.
No,
now.
no.
Tell us what went wrong on that pitch.
Mi naongea juu ya
Let
game.
me-
Unaona
Don't
vile
tell us
na-
about the league
na-
table.
na- na-
Nimekubali.
na mimi
Nimekubali.
nakuuliza swali. Unaona na Saddam anajaribu kutoroka hiyo kitu kabisa.
Kitu
Iko
gani?
hiyo umsie Kenya anasema umsie Kenya. Mimi najaribu kusema kitu moja. If you're objective enough, ukisema hakuna objectivity side yote. If you're objective, if you're honest with yourself enough, you'll sit down and utapia wewe mwenyewe. You'll have criticism for your players. There's no need to defend people who are indefensible.
Me, I'm not
You can't
defending-
have- you
I haven't
can't have
defended
what-
anyone.
All right, talk to us about your
Yeah,
players then.
I haven't defended anyone.
Okay,
Nine,
I'm
you
just
can't
defending.
have-
I'm defending
Nine.
the team
Nine, you
from such
Nine,
agendas.
can you give an excuse?
Yeah.
Can you give an excuse for Bruno's performance
No, I
yesterday?
cannot. I
Can you
cannot.
give for his behavior
I
yesterday?
cannot, even his behavior is disgusting, bro.
Yeah,
I
in
hated
any
it.
team setting, how is that doable?
It's not. It's,
Umemaliza?
He wanted
Okay,
to come off, by the way.
objectivity, okay.
If people don't know what Kiari is talking about, the captain of Manchester United Football Club was pissed off and
No,
threw a
that's
tantrum
fake news,
when
fake
he
news.
wanted to come off.
Fake news.
And he wasn't given the sun.
No, bullshit. That's fake news. Anyway, You want objectivity? We've spent like 30 minutes
William Gallas
saying
is
this
better
one is
than
better
that.
than this one. This one is better than this one. You guys are trash. You're talking nothing. Objectivity is very simple. We were beaten 7-0 from fatigue. Players played horribly. I'm not defending anyone. Varane let Gakpo on the right. He's responsible for that goal. Anthony couldn't track Gakpo on the Gakpo second goal. Everyone was shit. Not a single United player was playing well.
Even the manager.
We cannot.
Shit.
Yes, everything was off on that day. I cannot say these guys are so bad because of that 190 minutes, considering we've played so well for the last 30 games.
That's
Sawa.
objectivity.
That is
To be honest.
objectivity.
Yo,
Well,
yo,
like
I'm just saying,
unless you want us, listen, let me finish. Unless you want us to come, sawa. Otinho was there. We've stopped whatever we need to do within our lives. Tumekuja hapa, so that we can just have mid banters whereby you're saying Bruno is not a better leader than Henderson. We're not 7 anymore.
How's
Otherwise
that an argument?
How's that banter,
it's
bro?
not.
How's that
You're
banter?
just saying
It's an
that guy's
actual
not a leader.
fact.
You
He's
guys
not
don't
a
have
leader.
leaders in
But
your
that's the
team, bro.
thing.
Like
though,
your
like-
captain is Harry Maguire. Your vice captain is Bruno Fernandes. Is that
No,
Okay,
apart- but
objectivity
honestly,
again, Zoom.
apart from
Zoom,
this game, he's been
objectivity.
fantastic as
Objectivity.
captain.
Bruno has been amazing this season.
As captain,
He has
he's
been
fantastic.
vital on the pitch, vital off the pitch. We've seen a lot of things. He has had an awful game, Jana. He even pushed the linesman. He was disgusting.
I hope
yesterday.
the-
I'm
I
not-
hope- yeah,
I'm
I
not-
hope the FA works on that.
No, they've already
They
dismissed
won't.
it. They've already washamaliza. Nothing will be done.
Nothing will be done.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, United.
They
Yeah,
do the
it's
lines,
United.
bro. They do the lines. The linesman was
Yeah.
offside, bro.
Listen,
Si tukiongelesha
I'm not-
ref, Arsenal na Man City wakiongelesha ref bwana, charged.
How many
Klopp Palace,
even
he
Bournemouth
should
didn't get
start
penalties.
Football
Nobody
is
gets
football
the ref,
heritage, bro.
Klopp
Nobody
Palace.
starts the ref.
Shina Champions League upatizo privilege,
Nobody
please.
starts the ref, man.
Shina Champions League upatizo privilege.
Bro, last time we went to the Champions League.
It's been a while, but I have way more than
No, every
that.
time they do it, every time they do it.
Who has your game?
No.
Only 2 seasons ago.
These guys play Champions League and then join us Europa. It's mad. It's actually mad.
Support.
You know, Saka, you know the crazy thing, Starboy
Support.
doesn't even have a picture
We
without
love you.
Starboy. You
I can
guys.
see you in Feb.
Mr. Go and support them.
These guys celebrate being top 4, so and joint second or joint 4. Then they come
best
finish
player.
third in the Champions
Their
League.
best
Join us
player
Europa
of the
League.
last 5 seasons.
That's
Ana
mad.
Peter na ile ball ya Champions
Oh
League.
my days.
Hata group stage ajui Kenya inakaanga.
Okay, so
He's 21. Trust me,
conclusion.
he has time.
whatever,
Let's
man.
conclude.
Yeah.
Let's conclude because honestly, it's like we're not going
No,
anywhere.
because you guys haven't even spoken
No,
about
no,
your
I
players
have-
at
I
all,
have-
bro.
You haven't spoken about your players.
You've mentioned
because-
Bruno, you mentioned
have, bro.
Where's the rest of the
You want me
players?
to continue
Where's
criticizing?
Rashford?
You want me
Where's
to
Rashford?
continue
You guys have been
criticizing?
riding on Rashford,
What?
and I feel sorry for
You
him.
want me to
What?
continue criticizing?
Listen,
Not
what-
continue criticizing.
What do you want
I
us
just-
to do?
I
What do you
just
want us to do?
unaona mkisema
Okay.
mambo ya objectivity.
See, we've said
Call-
we were
Colin
shit.
Zima, hapana, the whole
We said we
the
were
whole
shit.
shout, hapana,
Wait,
nine.
wait.
The whole shout as to why even guys have been discussing about Bruno
I'm not taking
is
that.
because this isn't a one-off.
It is
Nah,
it
I'm
is
saying
a
this
one
isn't a one-off in
off.
terms of his behavior. First of all,
It is a
there's
one-off.
no one who whinges more than
It is a
Bruno.
one-off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whinges to his teammates, whinges to the ref, whinges to everyone the whole game, and
But
that's I'll personally say this, yeah, and I'm talking from a perspective of a club that's managed by Klopp. Klopp is not having a homie like that on that pitch.
That's why he's seven.
He's
seven
always,
point behind us.
that's why he has a UCL, that's why he has a Prem last.
Okay.
It's okay, but either way, umeclutch.
No, okay.
See, but
I want us to conclude.
nilikuwa nauliza
Give
swali
me your
rahisi.
conclusion.
Your behavior. Do you
We
think,
were shit.
Do you think as a team,
Yes.
that's building, particularly with the Garnachos in your team, with the guys you want to come up,
Having
develop
Bruno
with?
in the team.
Nah, guys like Greenwood who have when you wanna Rudy. So you guys actually announced he's coming back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Not
Yeah.
coming back.
He's coming back.
you
Coming
guys
back.
announced he's coming back.
Uh-huh.
When did we announce
Greenwood.
he's coming
Relax,
back?
relax. He's coming back. Relax, he's coming back. Tunele, we.
When did
Okay. Objectivity, because honestly, mimi nimechoka. Sawa.
Of course, umechapa 7.
Listen, we
Kulala ujalala vizuri.
Tumetandikwa.
How many M-Pesa messages have you gotten today with the number 7?
Astaghfirullah,
Naim, how many did you get today, bro?
someone sent me at 7 in the morning.
7 bob for 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sijali 7 p.m. bado nawatumia. Nita make sure you
How many days?
Ongeze zero hapo.
Si
Kiari,
ongeze kitu.
how many days in the week are there?
United.
Manchester
Manchester
United.
United.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
7 days, bro.
5
There we
working
go.
Yeah,
There we go.
But unaona reason hata nilikuwa na bring reason I'm bringing issues like Bruno's up, yeah, is because you look at any elite team, the teams you guys want to compete with, they don't have players doing that type of nonsense. Whether you're looking for Madrid, whether you're going to City, whether you're going to Bayern, whether you're going to us, whether you're going to any other big teams, any team that's accomplished shit.
You're talking about it like it's a current running issue we're trying to deal with.
This whinging thing is
it's not.
It's
Okay,
a
okay.
gamely issue.
Okay,
It's
let's.
not. You're making mountains of our molehills.
Now, for that, I'm making mountains of
Yeah,
money.
yeah, you
Off Bruno's behavior.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a.
When
it's not
when
an
Gary
issue.
Neville yesterday says, "I am so tired of watching this guy play."
I'm not listening to Gary
That's-
Neville.
that's Gary Neville.
I'm not starting to listen to Gary Neville today. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna start
Except when he says
quoting-
Arsenal are going to win the league.
I don't care. That's his
And
opinion.
the number of times,
And
he's
which is
also
usually
said-
shit.
The number of times I've watched a Man U game and I hear Gary Neville say some nice shit about Bruno.
Yeah.
Too many times as well.
Bro, you see the
So
positives
you
and
also
negatives
need to
to
take
things, yeah.
into context what was happening yesterday. Everyone was shit. Everyone's heads were gone.
He has started in every single game apart from one.
You're in a pressure cooker called.
Arteta
you're in
said
a-
about Anfield.
You're in a pressure cooker
That thing-
called Anfield. Your manager hasn't played for you. He'll walk alone during training.
Again,
the,
are you going? Are you?
the
you
previous
see part
days.
you see part of,
You
you see
know what I
part
mean?
of criticism and
Nice one.
objectivity.
Got you.
You
That's
see part of
objective.
criticism and objectivity. I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Part of criticism and objectivity is sitting down and saying my manager was wrong. His approach to the game was wrong.
I said that.
It's by,
But
it's
you-
by, it's by looking
No,
at the
but you didn't
aspect.
mention it.
Yeah,
I said that.
you mentioned it. This one on the other hand, it says fatigue. Me, I'm looking at the side of. First of all, you have.
So you want me to say exactly what you want me to say?
You're coming to Anfield, yeah?
Can we
Yeah.
be
Nah,
honest?
so you're
Yeah.
coming to Anfield.
Yeah.
You have probably venye umesema Wan Bissaka umesema Kenya unasema, but you have a right back, one who's very good going forward, and then you have one who's very good
Going
defensively.
back.
Yeah.
No balance.
But you're at Anfield. Who do you play?
Play.
I think I
one-
said that.
yeah.
I said we need
Because he
Bissaka in
played
this
Wan
game.
Bissaka at Camp Nou.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you treat Camp Nou with the same care?
Bro,
Anfield with the same
the
care.
grades,
No,
Messi and Suarez and the Barca team loaded as fuck. They've come to Anfield and crumbled with characters who've won everything
But
in world
Madrid
football.
came in and bossed you guys like
bro,
babies.
I'm just
Real Madrid is not Barcelona. Please, can we? Real Madrid is.
Yeah,
Please,
they're
let's
beaten.
not mention Real
There's a
Madrid.
there's
They
a
were,
reason-
they were
there's
beaten
a
home and
reason-
away for the last two seasons.
There's a reason.
By
I'm-
Barcelona.
Who?
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid. Please, let's not discuss La Liga right now because
there's
Real
a-
Madrid, when it comes to La Liga and Spanish shit, they don't give a fuck. For them, it's like playing FIFA on amateur. They're bored as fuck. Sawa. Let me just say this.
This guy is funny. man.
Reason nasema-
Wallahi, Real Madrid
They
are
don't-
bored
they don't wanna
as
win
shit.
La Liga.
Reason
Trust
nasema-
me.
They-
How many La Liga?
Keep
How many La Liga
quiet.
titles do they have? 30
quiet.
something.
Yeah.
Do you know
No,
Ancelotti's
not
about to be
20.
fired? Wait.
30 something.
Do you know
Yeah,
Ancelotti's
yeah.
about to be fired?
Huh?
Ancelotti.
If he doesn't
He's going
win,
Brazil,
Yeah.
bro.
He's about to be fired. Why?
So what?
Why?
Of results,
Bro,
man.
Why?
This won't be the first time. He won La
Won
Decima
the-
and he
won
got
La
sacked.
Decima and
What are you
went.
on? He got
Yeah,
sacked in
so
the
how are
summer.
you saying
So
that
what-
Real Madrid is different. Real
How are you
Madrid
saying
is
Real
the
Madrid is
exception to
not
the rule.
How are you
Listen.
saying Real Madrid is not bothered
No,
about results?
They don't give a fuck.
You think Real Madrid is
They don't
Arsenal,
give a
bro?
shit.
Come
See,
on,
part of
man.
what-
When Benzema sees that we're playing fucking Cadiz and then he's
Nah,
playing
nah,
some
nah,
guy called I don't know
nah.
Pablo or some shit, he's
Part
bored.
of Real
When he
Madrid's
sees Van
culture.
Dijk, when he sees maybe a Ben White, then he's excited.
Part of big team's culture is to win every football match.
Yeah, that I get.
Okay.
but-
You
yeah.
can't tell me
So
they're
let's
not bothered.
move on. So who's in the title race? Who's not? So
Wait.
we can conclude this.
No, I just want to say, because of Liverpool's performance, let's not talk about the title race because that's not your conversation to have.
It will be
Respectfully,
in
Kiari,
2 weeks'
No.
time.
I told you it wouldn't be,
In
but
2 weeks it will be. But sorry.
I told you it wouldn't
I'm
be.
good. I'm good on that, but part of it. But before juu hapa nimeshinda nikisema venye hasa wako chini.
Yes.
I haven't
have been
even
agreeing the
I
whole
haven't,
time.
I haven't even gotten to the point of saying, as in just
We have been
appreciating certain
agreeing
types of things. I've had
on
the
time.
worst season watching Henderson and Fabinho.
oh my days.
Yesterday they reminded me of 2017, 2018, 2018.
They played better,
2019.
for sure, yeah.
That was Henderson, Fabinho of old.
Robertson as well.
I don't like Harvey Elliott. I think I've said that enough. I'm like, he's not physical enough
Yeah.
for.
This
the
is
type of
now,
games-
but
Good
before you,
performance
you
yesterday.
change your mind.
I
Okay,
thought-
so
Let me finish.
I thought he was going
Performance from the
to
kid yesterday.
come up. Then, as for the formations we do play, I've not seen a place for him in our team.
this is not the team for him.
Yeah, but yesterday's performance,
Good performance.
gigantic. But there has to be a major shout out for our recruitment team, because whether it guys called these guys out first couple of seasons, first couple of weeks of the season. Gakpo, same thing after we brought him in. Gakpo and Nunes are the future.
Yeah.
And Luis Diaz. We have guys who are 23 who Gakpo has banged against. Not even Gakpo, because Gakpo has just started banging. Nunes has banged against you guys. He's banged against us. He's got not against us, against you guys, home and away. Nunes is a big game player. He's banged against Madrid. I can't really bang him after, but he's banged. As in, he's a big game player. So I need us to finally just sit down and just give some respect to some of these players, guys. Like, and I need you guys to just say.
Even Mo Salah, bro. When Bali, even someone like Mo Salah.
We'll start-
Guys were saying he was
We
washed.
can start here because this was also one of the biggest detractors of Nunes and
Oh,
Gakpo.
yeah. But
Yes.
so,
You can
so
start- you can
also
start
a
on
major
this side.
shout out in the last 6
Yes,
games.
you can start-
in the
start
last,
with
not-
Zoom.
yeah, in the last 6 games
I
against.
don't rate him.
You have to go to Anfield.
I want to hear what Zoom.
You have to go to Anfield.
I want to hear what Zoom has to say.
Wait. We'll talk
Wallah.
about that. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that
I wanna hear
because
what Zoom has to say
I
about
think
Gakpo
I
and,
think Liverpool.
and Nunes.
No, Gakpo is good.
And
I rate
Nunes-
Gakpo.
and Nunes.
Gakpo is the one we were in for.
Nunes,
I'm
yeah,
still.
Still
What's the?
On the fence.
No. There's the jury's still out. We're still out.
Bro, the
We're
jury
still
came in,
discussing.
Did you see that-
deliberated. It
did
was
you
a
see the
30
back
second
heel?
It was a good goal. United
Did you
were
see
shit,
the
though.
back heel against Real Madrid?
Yeah,
Bro, everybody
That
scored
goal
2
was
goals.
bad, bro. It was
Everybody scored 2 goals
Yeah.
except Firmino. That's
Except
it.
Firmino, and if
Like,
he was on for some just 5 more
Good for
minutes,
him. Good
to
for
the back
Darwin
line.
Nunes, but we'll see.
It's not
Next
good
season
for-
is where I want to see.
Next
Because he
season-
said it himself. Last episode, you said it yourself. You said he admitted that even in his first season with Benfica, he struggled, but then he came back
The scary
proper.
bit, and
So
that's
we'll
what I'm
see
saying,
next
the scary
season.
bit, the scary bit for me is in his worst, in like what he's considering himself. He said he's not been in this form.
His
in
adaptation
his career, his
season,
adaptation season. He still has 14 goals.
And also those
Out of all
stats. Remember those
competitions, I'm in
stats
the
he showed us?
All.
Remember
Oh.
those
Prem
goal
akona
scoring
nine.
those
Oh,
goal
It's
scoring
still,
stats.
it's still a good return.
And he also
too
has
bad,
very
no
good
bad.
goal scoring stats. He
Yeah.
also showed us that day.
He's carrying a conversion rate of 33%, which is
All right.
I-
So
I
that's
mean-
the player
I mean-
summation.
I-
What
yeah.
I'd like to say is I think genuinely Liverpool will finish above United this season.
You're talking shit.
I'm not. Wallah, it's
You're just
honest.
trying to
Wallah,
find a
it's not.
headline.
Wallah, I'm not trying
find
to
a
piss you
headline,
off.
but it's okay.
Because
Relax.
you're small fish. You're a small fish to fry right now. So at the end of the day, Liverpool still have.
Ndogo umetomena.
Honestly, bro.
Yeah.
No, guys, sisi
Think
ni
about it.
samaki
Wanakula
ndogo.
nini? Wanakula
Nini
Carabao Cup.
Sasa wakikubwa.
Small food, man.
Tilapia imechoka.
Tilapia
Wasikia?
imetoka.
Wasikia Kiari? Like, yo, these guys still have tough games to play.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do. You're not going to meet Sheffield again, bro.
No, we don't. We played Liverpool home and away. We played home and away. We played home and away.
City home and away.
Mm.
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Oh,
Brighton. Brighton.
Sasa,
Brighton.
Saddam.
You're talking shit.
Brighton.
No,
Saddam.
we're-
Fulham.
We're all beating them by the way.
Saddam,
Brentford?
can you politely,
Meet
can you
him.
politely
Bournemouth.
just say a polite my
So you
bad.
had Bournemouth there, bro.
Just say a polite my bad. Just
Why?
off the fact that
Say Bournemouth,
I
bro.
think this was your
Bournemouth
exact
is tough.
statement.
Wait. Huh?
I think this was your exact statement. Nyinyi hata mfai mkushughulika na sisi. Tottenham is your problem.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah. You say,
I'm
top-
still not hearing about
Name
Tottenham.
joined in on that
you say
conversation as
Tottenham
well.
is our problem because what was the
cap.
discussion that was given? I think even Zoom co-signed on this. It was like, yo, they finally have their manager, and now last season they were able to put a run in
Who?
Spurs.
You said
Oh,
all
yes.
that nonsense.
yeah,
and
that was you
Yes.
at that point.
They can.
So what's wrong with me telling you need to focus on Tottenham because they're your target?
They're not your target, bro. We're done.
They
with
are
them.
your target.
We're already number 4.
No, I'm not saying
You're number
beating
four.
them.
Tuko number 5, but we have a game in hand to get there.
In his head.
Na goal difference yetu
Exactly.
tumesha-
In
No, you're not
his
number
head.
5.
Who's
Newcastle.
number
You're ahead
five?
of Newcastle.
No, Newcastle have a no. Newcastle mko.
Newcastle tuko.
No,
Newcastle
you have like
tuko-
a game
Aye.
in hand. No, listen, relax.
Yeah.
They are ahead of you.
Okay, who are you playing for your game in hand?
Newcastle don't. are
Well,
not
they're
ahead
number
of-
five,
We're
man.
number 5, bro.
Yeah, they're number 5.
Tuliingia number 5.
Newcastle have a game in hand.
Yeah, Newcastle have a game in hand.
Yeah, but Newcastle
Shut
no.
up then.
Who are you
Newcastle have
playing?
11 draws, man. What a drop.
Who are you,
No,
who
they're
you
not.
playing
They're coming back,
for
by
your
the way.
game in hand?
Huh?
Who are you playing?
Hata sikuwakumbuka. Si tuna
Your game in hand on Spurs.
You guys have returned that goal difference of United to 6, man.
yeah.
Your game in hand.
The season Jan.
Your game in hand on Spurs.
Wamerudishwa match day
I'm not
7,
really
man.
sure who it is, but
Okay.
No, just check.
Do you know how many goals
I
they
want
have?
a cheeky wolves like
19.
this, bro.
Oh shit. I saw
You thought it was 10. You thought it was 7.
I saw 7.
Oh, you thought it was 7.
nice. This is exactly what I was telling. This is what I was telling Zoom. Goal difference yetu.
Chelsea wako na 2
Goal
goals sawa.
difference yetu is
Chelsea wako na ngapi?
sponsored.
Bye.
Goal difference yetu, Saddam. Goal difference yetu iko na sponsors. Proudly sponsored by Bournemouth and United.
Oh,
9
yeah.
and 7.
Fucking
Hawa
hell.
wawili ndio wametupatia 16.
Wallahi, bro.
Hakuna kitu
Wallahi,
ingine.
bro.
The
But
rest we've been
The same
struggling.
Bournemouth, these guys.
The same Bournemouth
to bang in the last minute.
Premier League
At
si
home.
rahisi sawa.
At home.
Premier League si rahisi sawa.
Hey,
bro.
That was a
Emirates,
match.
Emirates,
That was a title
carpet,
winning, bro.
carpet.
We'll talk about this. Man City is finishing first. Arsenal second. Man United third.
He doesn't believe it, bro.
And, and, and Newcastle fourth.
You know why I say Liverpool will finish above United,
Yeah.
right? United are still in all 4 competitions.
Let's look at the
apparently.
running.
3. So,
Open your
We
fixtures.
were scoring on goals on Thursday, by the
Open
way.
your fixtures,
We are
let's
getting
go
out of
running.
this nonsense competition on Thursday.
You mean the one that you leave?
Yes.
The one that you come to from leaving the Champions League all the time? So, okay.
Many this
By
guys
the way, ni mnajileta. Europa League, wallahi mnajileta. Alafu mnaleta Casemiro na Varane na Ronaldo kila saa,
You
bro.
have to experience this thing in life, man.
With
Life
us,
is
bro.
about
You're either with us or
experiencing
we're not with us, bro. So what I was saying is, I really think
Some
Liverpool.
people go to skydiving, others go play Europa League. It's about experience.
adventure.
So what I'm saying is,
Hiyo kucheza Latvia ni adventure.
yeah, other people walk around with amoebas in their feet, so whatever.
Life is about
Tony
thrills,
Bado kona.
bro.
Bora kona. God damn.
So anyway,
Sasa imeingia hata imeanza kufanana na mguu. Sasa tuko sawa.
so what I'm saying
Kuruka
is,
sana tano.
Liverpool are finishing above United because these guys still have their manager doesn't know how to manage a proper team like during a whole season. So he's going to play full throttle, and Liverpool will have
That's bullshit.
one competition to focus on, which is the top 4 race. They'll finish above you guys,
Okay, cool story.
and they have their players coming back.
Mid, cool story though.
Not mid, it's an opinion. It's not even banter.
Unajua hata say it.
It's not even banter. I'm not even bantering you.
No, it's not possible.
If you're catching
talking
feelings
shit.
and feeling some type of way, that's on you. Don't bring it on to me. So, like, that's
Hakuna
on you,
kitu
bro.
unasema, oh no, you're just talking nonsense.
No, I genuinely feel like now I
You're
can do
genuinely talking shit.
Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool.
Hata huyo amini, angalia sura yako.
Mimi naamini mimi.
Hakuna tunaamini.
Yote nilisema jana.
Tupa hii takataka huko. You're 7 points behind me. Toa hiyo kitu hapa.
Yote nilisema jana. I think me it's the confidence is there. I'm looking at this guys. I'm like,
I mean, Jam, it's actually peaked
Yeah,
now.
Saini
It's peaked, bro.
Saini
He's thrown the
kwenye
jersey away,
tumefika.
bro. It's peaked.
bro, you know, the results like yesterday can change the destiny of a team.
No, it cannot. We were beaten 4-0 and we went tukakuja tukakutandika wewe. Immediately
7
after.
ni different.
We were beaten how many by Brentford?
4.
How many times did you tandika Liverpool how many? 3.
That Eric
2-1.
Njiru.
3-2.
That Eric Njiru.
3-1 was us, bro.
Oh, it's a sorry.
Jidishi, bro. Anyway, that's my opinion on the top 4 race. If you guys want to give them out, then fair enough. But for me, the Arsenal game now. We move on to the Arsenal game. Because that was a big moment in Premier League history.
Nah.
Fuck off.
Yo, that game
No one will even remember.
started
that
off
game
in the
next week.
weirdest way, man. That's the second fastest goal ever scored in Premier League history.
9 seconds, bro.
9 seconds.
That's faster
But
than me,
it should have been ruled out.
You guys
It should have been ruled out.
bro. Mbona
You shouldn't have said that.
mnatarajia refs weekly?
I'm gonna clip that, bro. Send it to all the shorties you're talking to, man.
It's a
Anyway,
good 8 seconds.
Mbona
it ain't much, but it's honest work.
It's honest work, bro.
The first thing you just said about a victory is the Arsenal victim mentality that's been there of late.
Bro, it's mad.
You were just talking about a victory.
Bro, it's
Where
mad
mnaanza
though.
kutajua ref.
Bro,
Like
we were
they're
playing
fans.
football. Those guys were playing handball. How many times did they handle the ball? 4 times.
No, it's not handballs, it's ball to hands.
3 of them
Common
were
sense, though.
handball, bro.
Come
3
on.
of them. 3 of them were handball.
Ball
And
to
Tomiyasu was kicked in the penalty. Like, in the penalty box. We seriously should have been given at least 1 penalty on the day. But it's okay.
And what about
We don't
Bournemouth?
need VAR to win the league. Right? We're very good at that never say die mentality.
Do you need water breaks?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Connie, we're Liverpool.
Okay.
Sorry. You go on back.
Defending while attacking.
Defending while attacking. That was a
Butcheria
brilliant
na nyama.
display, man.
Butcheria na nyama. Butch. Butch.
Yeah, but that guy got rinsed by Mo Salah, bro. Anyway,
By
Who
everyone.
looked the other side?
bro, you saw him doing this. He was
Everyone.
doing
He was
this,
on the
man.
counter. He was on the counter already, man.
He was on the
That guy
counter.
was looking for Rashford.
Distribution. Anyway, I felt like, what? That was a weird topsy-turvy game. And what a team, man. This is a proper team that fully believes it can win the league.
Yuck.
It's the youngest team in the league. And they're so brave, man. They just don't give a shit.
I'm just seeing luck.
If you say so, bro.
It's Bournemouth.
Hold on,
bro.
let me finish.
It's Bournemouth
You had
at
your
home.
Eh, nasema before
Let me
tuongee.
finish. Let me land.
Sikia tu before
Let me
land.
land.
Before land.
Ah, sawa, pilot,
Naim ako hapa katikati. Hii ni autopilot ile kidogo ako hapa. Naim, you know, get out of jail free cards, those ones zenye tu. You can only use them once.
Yeah.
You guys used Macheda twice in that season. You guys won the league with him.
Oh, yeah.
Used him
We
twice.
used him once.
Yeah, once.
Once.
Was
Villa.
that top bins?
Villa.
Sunderland,
Villa.
Yeah, used him once. Rhys Nelson wamemtumia 12 games to go.
That's the thing.
Too early,
though.
eh?
Hawana kitu
That's the
ingine.
thing, though. That's the thing, though. He's shown up
How old is
before.
he?
That's his
He's
last
24.
goal
That's his
this
last
season,
goal
by the
this
way. Yeah?
season.
That's what you guys said last time
No,
when he beat
I
Nottingham.
never said that. I never
You
said
did. You did. You jinxed him on Twitter.
Bro, just
And
because
then
you
we
shout
won?
in the mic doesn't make it true, man.
Yeah.
It is. It is actually
But
true.
we are talking
Bro.
Usha kwa Kiari.
That's what you said, bro. You said he scored his 2 goals. He's not gonna score again.
Wacha nimalize. Tukubali tu.
You said he's not gonna score another 2 goals.
Kwa comments wao ndo akisema Kiari is one professional. No, then nimeandikwa kazi hapa.
Na kuja kwa sadaka. You should actually read out.
By the way, every single week,
Yeah, it's me.
this Kiari man.
But what I love about him, right, is he'll still come back and tell us about how he's being told by some other people. By the way, you're the only one who knows ball there. He never shows us screenshots. He's just being told on DMs, bro. It's hilarious.
Hadi kuna msela asubuhi aliamka 7 am kutweet kusema you fast forward nikiongea.
Holy crap.
Almost spilled out my monster.
Haiko hapo.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Don't like it.
Thank you. Pass forward your part time.
So anyway, you guys will look at it through your biased goggles. Name's wearing them right now. So, but for me, these are the kind of wins that you need, especially when you're fighting a team like Man City for the league, right? And they're the kind of wins you need when you're the youngest team about to do a madness, actually break records by winning the league and being the youngest team to ever win the Premier League.
But it's not happening,
Ever.
though.
It is. In my opinion, it's genuinely. I told you this even before the season started.
No,
I told
remember
you I
them
know
too,
we
by the way.
can. No, you can just go back to the clips. Kiari was here, bro. You were told Team Kubwa zinaongea nyamaza. Like, you were all there, bro. Jane Deggs was here. Naeem was here.
I wasn't there, bro.
You weren't there? Never
No,
mind.
man.
You don't matter, bro. Anyway, so
That's
the point
crazy.
is,
That's
like in the title race, bro.
bro. I got feelings as well, man.
Yo, for me, that kind of win was a madness. We got conceded from a weird, amazing goal, right? Maybe it shouldn't have been ruled out because those guys were already in our half when the ball was kicked. But deflection a little bit. Well, I was. Then they scored.
Wameshinda.
Tunataka
bro.
kuja hapa complain. Just write
I'm
this
tired.
complaint.
I'm tired.
This could have been an email.
I'm
Write
tired.
the fucking email and then come let's talk
No,
about
I
football.
genuinely am tired. We're being denied
umesema
actual
walikuwa
penalties,
havieni.
bro.
Umesikia?
Asema alikuwa hafia.
Boli kianza ulikuwa
Yeah, bro, you can't start, bro. Sadio Mane, I remember when he started once, bro. He just ran. He thought it was kickoff. It was actually BLM stuff.
Taking the knee.
So you can't start like that, bro. You have to go back. So what I'm saying is, then they scored that set piece goal. It happens. This is a prem. It happens. It's been happening a bit too much recently with Arsenal.
Yes, you guys got a set piece coach saying Sid Fiam.
Bro, he's beef, bro.
Hey, how?
So anyway, we scored from a set piece. So shut the fuck up, okay? We scored from 2 set pieces. So, and then
But not-
Arteta's
not
game
direction.
management was madness. He brought on, first of all, Trossard went, so it was very unlucky for us during that game, because ideally you want to keep Trossard on, right? He's beef. But he comes off, he puts in Emil Smith-Rowe. Emil Smith-Rowe is obviously still building up match fitness. He gets his assist, but he had the bravery to take off Emil Smith-Rowe and bring on Reece Nelson.
Yeah, bro, we watched the game, man.
he got injured, ama?
No, it was Smith-Rowe or Trossard?
Yeah, Smith Rowe.
Smith-Rowe was just fitness. He just took him off because he,
He
wanted
couldn't
to keep the
play
game.
a half.
He also,
Trossard was taken off in like the 30-something minutes.
so
you're telling
he
me-
played until from the 30th. He played from the 30th till the 70th thereabouts. I think.
Right,
No,
that's-
not the 70th, like 65th.
With
after.
a 15-minute break in between.
That's
Bro,
BS, bro.
Wallahi, Kiari.
That's why I'm saying
Wallahi,
it's brave.
Kiari is
That's why
bitter.
aside.
No,
Wallahi,
that's
guys
why aside
bitter.
minutes.
No, that's why I'm saying it's brave.
Put in 20 minutes.
Wallahi, see, Wongo.
No, listen. That's why I'm saying it's brave.
Yeah, but then Kiari, you can just go there and roll for like 25 minutes.
Then chuck.
Kwani ni Henderson.
Mimi naweza put in hizo 25.
Hey,
Shut up, bro. So anyway, he takes off Tomiyasu, who was shit. Should have
usual.
won us a penalty, by the way. That would have been an assist. But anyway, he takes off Tomiyasu, puts in Ben White. Fantastic move. Brings on Reece Nelson. Fantastic move.
Mid.
And the way we scored our goals, we never lost hope. Those guys were wasting time. That guy punched Neto, by the way, punched Ben White for
Yeah,
no
I saw
reason.
that, yeah.
What the fuck, man? That should have been a penalty.
No, he was
Nah,
pushed-
that
When
was-
Ben
that
White is England.
That was a very good reason, bro. Even I'd punch Ben White.
Anyway,
But it is actually
and then
He's
for
very
Reece
punchable.
Nelson,
Annoying us, Benny Blanco.
Yeah.
he's there, Bruno. Huh?
Rolls Royce Benny Blanco.
He's more annoying than Bruno to me because I think he thinks he's cooler than he is.
Yeah.
So and then
What do you mean?
Love Island White.
Yeah, yeah.
Then that guy
That
is
fake
Zuzuko,
spirit,
yeah.
And in my opinion,
Fake
Tomiyasu is
spirit,
better.
bro.
Who?
Tomiyasu is better than him.
I don't care about your opinion, bro. Lie.
You don't think he's better?
I don't think so.
Again, back.
And Tomiyasu-
Let's
and
anyway,
cover
and
what
Tomiyasu
you were
speaks
covering
more
with
languages.
United. You
So anyway,
bought a right
hold
back
on.
for 50 million, yeah? One Bissaka fee. But you're starting Tomiyasu in front of him.
He was.
He was bought as a centre back.
Oh yeah, he was bought as a centre back.
Yeah.
Never plays as a centre back.
No,
never
but he
played.
admitted he actually played right back before he was even a centre back, even for Leeds.
As a kid.
He was playing no. He was playing right wing back even for Leeds.
So even
And
McTominay
Brighton. He
was a
played right
striker
wing.
for academy.
Rashford was the keeper.
But
Yeah.
is a centre
He shows
back.
it sometimes. Rashford shows sometimes that he was a keeper, bro.
Boy.
What do you mean, bro? How, bro?
All those missed chances. Anyway, then the way Reece Nelson scored. Wow, what a Premier League moment. That's why you guys paid 9,500 on this.
Honestly, in 2 weeks' time, I swear we'll forget about your game.
you won't.
Tumeshaisahau.
You won't. You remember why?
Wallah, we'll forget about it.
Chiari sat here and rightfully, in my opinion, rightfully said the company one is not comparable that much to the Jorginho one, right?
That's
Rightfully
not your
said.
moment.
No, it wasn't. Because Kumbe, we're gonna have another one. Fucking Reece Nelson, bro. Hail end, man.
No, we're
Reece,
currently-
but you know, Jadon Sancho, like he progressed over Reece Nelson, right? Went to Bundesliga. Reece Nelson tried to do the same. It didn't quite work out. He got injured again. But Reece Nelson is now more valuable than Jadon Sancho
Bullshit.
and Anthony.
Bullshit.
Azizi, by the kitu tunafanya pia ni
No,
kukaa.
No,
yeah,
I haven't.
Yeah.
Gary, I haven't
Yeah.
because he is right now the most productive bench player in the Premier League statistically.
With 3 goals.
3 goals and 2 assists. Beef! We have squad depth
Yo,
all over the
who
pitch.
gave
All over the
Sasa,
fucking
eh,
pitch.
Ulianza alikuwa kusupport. Wewe unaanza unaanza.
All over.
who
I don't
gave
need
this
his
guy-
support.
Mimi nilikuwa sawa na sentiments ya akisema imeonyesha strength, imeonyesha nini.
Yeah,
But
it is.
currently it's match, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Welbeck having a moment against Leicester when they were in the title.
Bro, that
race
was
back
with
then.
Kina
But-
Giroud and
but-
Welbeck and Cazorla.
but
Man.
that-
This is
but-
not the same team.
But that was in April.
Who gave this guy energy?
That was it. It
An
was
energy
Feb.
drink?
That was in April.
No.
like-
It was Feb.
It was
It was
March.
Feb.
It was
Trust me,
March,
it was
April.
Feb. Trust me, it was Feb.
As nice
It was
as
Feb,
but
wallahi.
whichever way.
Kunywa maji, man.
Wallahi, it was Feb, bro.
Sasa basi tumefika kwenye tumefika
Siongee.
depth yenye
So I'm
ume-
just correcting on one thing.
depth yenye umetuambia you have depth, yeah. Depth is Reece Nelson, Edin Ketia,
Smith Rowe,
Smith Rowe.
Fabio Vieira.
30 minutes mid-row.
I'm giving
Jorginho.
you, yeah, these are all guys, particularly Fabio Vieira. I never thought Shaka could be missed. Any team can miss Shaka that much.
Oh,
We didn't
Xhaka
miss him
was
that
missed.
much.
My goodness.
We missed chances.
You
Not
missed
Xhaka.
Shaka that much.
We missed chances.
You made a-
Saka missed a sitter.
You missed
Xhaka
a lot
badly.
of chances.
You miss Shaka boom.
Open your mouth when you speak, Rizal.
See, either way, it's too. So a quarter of the season to go. 25% of the season left.
It's a running.
Akonje.
We're not yet
No,
even.
relax.
We're not yet even in the running.
The last 6 games no rain answer.
Say to
No,
go
running
running.
in
You're-
April.
No.
That's the running. That's
Yeah,
a
the
title
running starts in
running.
April. The last
No,
8 games.
let me speak to guys who've actually been in title races. Kiari, when does the title running start?
April.
mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's the last 8
But wait,
games.
ma-
We
we-
was in a title race
March.
just last season, AC Milan. What do you mean, bro?
No, he doesn't. Bro, we're not talking about Serie A right
Nah,
now.
but
And these
it's
guys won the league like Leicester,
But
so I don't want to hear
title
it.
race.
So look at where
No,
they are now.
Serie A
They're
is
seventh.
title
They're
race.
See,
seventh.
again,
It's competitive.
Don't
competitive.
don't disrespect Saddam
Naim, I
in
think-
front of me.
Naim, I
bro.
think-
Wallah, you're protected today.
Bro.
Nice.
Naim, I think you can clip last week's
The butcher.
pod. There's a part when we were discussing the game. You guys had just won against Villa, I think. Yeah.
Who else?
You mean
Now I'm
Us.
saying
No, we didn't
Also
discuss. Villa or Leicester?
Arsenal
Villa
or
or Leicester.
United?
No, we had
the
beaten
four-
Leicester.
I'm saying the 4-2. I'm saying the
4-2 Villa.
Yeah, Villa. So I pointed something out in terms of the goal scorers. So I was like, when you get to a certain point of the season and you look at the goal scorers right now, you look at Partey scored, Ben White scored his first goal for Arsenal, Reece Nelson scores the winner. The Villa game had the same type of goal scorers.
Exactly.
It had that. There's currently an element of you guys riding.
Okay,
back.
what about
And-
no? That's convenient because what about Leicester and then Everton? Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli too. Leicester, Martinelli. I don't know what you're talking about. Especially when you consider the players that are coming back. I mean, Jesus is really near. When he comes back,
When it's
he
Christmas.
makes everybody better. You
I
know
thought
that.
Christmas-
What's this?
I thought Christmas passed, bro.
See, but see the Jesus shots.
Umesikia hiyo? Umevaa headphones ama uko IG tu?
Zoom.
Kwa TikTok?
Zoom
Sikiza maneno bro.
Zoom mzuri ni hatukuanza kuona Jesus this season. So
Yes, I know.
Jesus has a major injury. Record yake na injury.
No.
Very inconsistent.
Yuko inconsistent sana. Stories zake za injury. Akiwa
Zinchenko.
City-
I'd rather you say Zinchenko. But not Jesus.
I'm actually saying Jesus because akiwa City, ask any City fan. Lotan, but ask any City fan, yeah.
That's the only one we know, man.
Najua Neymar, Eriko Neymar.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. But
Look at how
Any
underwhelming
City-
that is when you hear there's another one. Oh, yeah.
There's
yeah.
another one.
Another one.
Two?
This dude.
Madness.
Jesus
Like when you see a quick match.
Jesus coming back for
Remember?
your running.
Quick matches United
If-
fans, bro. Kila mahali.
Zoom kama pia utakuwa objective na team yako.
Okay, fine.
Jesus coming back for this running might be more of a disruptive force for that team
100%
than
agree.
an addition.
Facts.
Because I've seen it with
I
City.
can't stand
No,
it.
I've seen it with
Even
City.
even
City fans
even
will-
Partey
I don't know how
just
that's
changed
objective.
things.
Yeah.
Jorginho, you guys are playing well, Jorginho.
Bro, I wanna-
Partey
I
amekama-
wanna-
Kama
I want to
kabadilisha
change
attack you as
things.
well.
No.
Yeah, I wanna
Partey
attack
coming
you,
back.
but-
Jorginho against Everton, for example. I know Arteta said he was a bit unwell, but still, he was getting found out on the counter. Once Partey came on, he had the athleticism to shut everything down. Onana, Gay, Giuliani, shut everything down. The thing is, whether you like it or not, right? The dependency on Jesus is real. I'm not saying it's not, but it also depends on whether he comes back in form. If he comes back and he's still struggling to come
Obviously,
back,
how would you expect to come back on form? And
that's
start
Jesus.
firing?
That's
It
Jesus,
doesn't work that way.
four-time Premier League winner.
Yeah, and at City,
On the bench.
every time he's come back from injury, it's taken him close to a month.
Resurrected from
Nah, I
the
don't
dead
think
so.
after
Just
3 days.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
remember that shit that clearly. But what I'm saying is, right, with my hopes, like right now, where we're gonna go, right, in the next few weeks, when is the international break?
I have no idea.
It's soon, right? It's like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
2
yeah.
match days away. Man City will have to play FA Cup football. And fatigued United will also have to play their FA Cup football. Not that they matter. I'm just mentioning the fact that they're fatigued. But Man City will have to play before the international break. They'll have to play an FA Cup game. In the same weekend, we play a team. I don't know. I think Crystal Palace at home, right? We will have a game, and they will have a game in hand over us, which will only add on pressure, right? We'll go into the international break. They'll have more players going into the international break than we do. Rightfully stated by Saddam, highlighted. Thank you very much. I didn't know Gabriel. No Brazilian player was chosen, for example, for the international break, and many other players won't get chosen. Ed Nketiah, Ben White, they're not going to get chosen.
And
for that.
Nketiah always goes for under 23s, bro. Always.
He's that guy.
Never misses.
He's that striker who's
Never
top scorer.
misses.
Yo, he's that striker from Upper Hill Secondary,
Yeah.
who's top scorer at 27.
Yeah.
Improvise.
Yeye ndio kwa captain wa under 23s.
Yeah, wallah. Anyway, so I just feel like the way things are happening, we've shown that we can win when we need to win ugly, like Leicester, right? We can win when we're pegged back, and we can turn on the sexy football.
Pause.
I said pegged back. I didn't say pegged, bro. You're overthinking it, bro. Don't overthink it. Pegged back. What? Now everybody in Sky Sports is gonna be saying pause. Yeah, you're gonna pause there, Gary. No. So anyway,
No.
just carry on.
Carry on.
Why back though?
It's pegged back, like you're
But
being
why
pushed
back? Okay.
When you're 1-0 down, you're pegged back.
It's like
You
unapigwa nyuma.
You guys are insecure, right? Anyway, Skiza. You made me look like you bitch. Anyway,
he didn't say
what I was
pegged
saying,
back. He said pegged back.
the worry I had, right, was actually a valid worry when, okay, Man City dropped points against Nottingham the way they did, but they created so many chances. They should have won that game 5-1, 6-1
Yeah.
maybe. So
7-0.
7-0 even, bro. I love how he brings it on to himself, But if you don't go back in, But-
Eric 7 Hag.
this is a team, right, that has also shown when they need to and just turn on the style, they can do it in the same way that Man City, by creating chance after chance after chance, right? And at the end of the day, everybody knows, although you guys won't want to admit it right now, the Premier League is a very difficult league. Any game can be a difficult game at any point. So,
Except Bournemouth.
Bournemouth at
not
home.
agreeing
Bournemouth
to
at
that.
home. The one thing I won't agree on, and
Is that Bournemouth
this
is
is
a
part
hard
of this is
game,
part.
bro.
It's an addition to
Get
the
out of
Villa
here.
result.
Really?
It's an addition to the Villa result. You won that game. It's an addition to the Leicester result.
Would you say-
you won that game? Leicester's having the coach fired for some weird reason. Villa.
he's still there.
Oh,
He has to be fired.
Okay, I agree.
At this point, things are
But
bad.
what I'm saying is, this is a team that's
Yeah, you
shown
can do it
it can put in a run in, right? Like a consistent run of games more than twice this season. This is the third time now. Man City hasn't won 3 Premier League games in a row once. No, they've only done that once. They haven't shown it again.
They're still second behind you, bro.
They're still second. I get that. But at the end of the day, we've shown that we can go on a run, certainly more likely to do so than Man City. And whether in a similar way, right? But unlike Liverpool, they have the financial capacity to be in transition and still in a title race. That's how strong they are. You get like they're in a. You guys are in transition. I get that. You guys gonna be stronger next season. I get that. You're gonna be back in the title race probably, right?
But no, we're not.
You can't be the after 7-0.
The audacity.
No audacity,
We
bro.
are not
All
going
the
to be back.
audacity
We're not
this
going
guy
back. We're not going back in a title race. We're coming for the title.
Bro, you've been coming for the title 4
We
out of
are
5
coming
times
for the
for
title.
the last 5 seasons. But what I'm saying
So
is,
Jude
together,
Bellingham
how much
number 8.
He's not
You guys have
coming, bro.
one
Can't
Premier League
afford
title per build.
bro, they have 3 builds. I don't know what you're talking
They
about.
have 3 builds with one Premier League title.
One Premier
Shut the
League
fuck
title.
up.
Shut the fuck up,
No
bro.
one cares.
And 1 Carabao Cup.
Do you have 3?
You guys win a
Hey,
league
hey.
this season. You guys are, what's the difference?
UCL.
How is that the same thing?
No, but
No,
how
but how is that the same thing? No, but how is that the same thing?
Malisa.
UCL finals.
Malisa.
No,
Malisa, we are.
You see, what we're doing.
Kanyanga.
No, the difference here, right, is we're not winning 1 trophy a season.
Ooh,
So, we're winning the Premier League and the Europa League this season.
Okay, khalas.
Have you seen the team
Wait,
in
no, no,
Europa?
no, no. We're seriously not going to talk about other teams.
Have you seen the teams in
I'm not
Europa
like
League
Jordi
left?
Jodiao, Chelsea.
As he made
Oh,
a
yeah,
shout
they
out,
won.
007 Mudrik, agent
We're
Munyas.
still waiting for it.
Straight.
No, he hasn't played.
How could you say
Ah,
that?
Bado mimi nimemweka.
6.5.
Yeah,
6.5.
6.5, but-
0,
Are you
6.5.
guys Potter in, or is this just me?
Me, I'm Potter all the way.
Bio.
I'm Potter all the
Give
way.
him time.
Just
Project.
because, yeah, I'm now just off. And this is, if there's one thing I'm getting to, and this, I think I covered this last week in terms of just talking about managers and how teams need to believe in their managers. We've gone through our rough patch or whatever. I know for a fact if this was Chelsea and this was under Roman, if this was I'll even say you guys. If this was you guys at a point going through a patch like this with your manager, you'd have had no matter. And we've seen that in previous history. Ukiangalia kina Moyes, ukiangalia kina Ole, the pressure to sack managers is at an all-time high. It's like if you don't win, if you don't.
On specific clubs, by the
Yeah,
way.
specific clubs have that. It's at an all-time high. Chelsea right now.
But respectfully,
Yeah,
the only reason he's not sacked is because guys like Arteta, bro.
yeah.
Like he's the standard, bro.
If there's someone who
Ateta set the standard.
if there's
for
someone
being
who's
a bad
fought
manager,
for,
bro.
if there's someone
Nice
who's
one,
fought
nice
for,
one. That one hurt.
Yeah,
Hiyo ni miuma, imenitouch.
if there's someone who's helped David Moyes, Brendan Rodgers, currently Graham Potter to keep a job, it's Arteta's first season.
It's Arteta,
first 2
bro.
seasons, yeah, it's all
That's
him.
the first time
But
I've
it's so
ever
unfair.
heard.
When someone like Graham Potter, sorry, you're saying.
That's the first time I ever heard someone in a press conference actually like quote name drop another manager.
Yeah,
and say, yo,
that's
this
what
guy
I-
was
She fucked up.
This guy was so shit. And you wanna fire me? And you wanna fire me? Umse bado ako job.
Na alikuwa 8th 2 seasons in a row. 2.
Okay,
I
this
thought
is
it was
what I-
Saddam, man. For a second I thought it was Saddam doing that cancer, bro. Fucking hell.
Mwezi nionea.
By the way,
Garcia.
that- for a manager to say that's mad.
It's actually so unfair because Arteta didn't have the budget that these men are talking
That's
about.
even
It's
worse than
so
losing
harsh.
7-0 to Liverpool, man.
Hey, well, no, but to be fair, I'd rather lose 7-0 to Liverpool. Actually, no, never mind.
Nah.
You know, that means I have to
Nah,
do a
the-
show
the-
like
the only
like
thing-
you guys
We
just did,
blame
bro.
Ateta, by the way.
The only thing I'll
We
say,
blame
The reason why we lost 7-0.
Chelsea are
this.
pretty trash.
Look at the
also.
club right now, bro.
Chelsea are trash for one reason.
They were blue.
For one reason, I can give you 100 more. Bro.
Nah, currently it's for one reason.
I'll give you 7 reasons.
How is the replacement that you're looking at for Graham Potter Dizabi? Like that's just BS. As in that's just
That's not true.
Yeah.
It
No,
is.
that's
It is.
yo,
It was-
the owner, the CEO, the Brighton CEO said the only thing I won't pick the phone call for is when Chelsea call about our coaches. Chelsea still wants the coaches.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's mad.
He said, I wouldn't be surprised if they took our cook or something.
Yeah. He told,
So
I
wait,
told
Graham Potter is not just saying where they should sign the players, even the coaches.
even
Yeah.
the coaches.
Turudiom tu.
Rudi tu huko.
Mimi namjua jamaa ako sawa.
That
sounds like-
your club.
Bro, that sounds like the way Kenyan football is being run. Right?
Yeah,
Honestly.
they'll buy Brighton and then they change the names.
Badilisha tu hivi.
This guy basically said, yeah, I'm shit, but yo, bro, Ateta, man.
Anyway, that's my thoughts on Chelsea.
But that is crazy. You know, like,
We need to unpack
I know
that.
I'm struggling, but huyu jamaa kopa number 1 alikuwa kana struggle pia. That's mad.
For 2 seasons.
I'm not supposed to be sacked.
Ezi, but he actually needed this win. Na kama mliona hiyo game, mliona venye
Alipack
alipigania. Alipack
Kupack.
Barca at 1-0 at home to Leeds. nikajua nigga desperate. Nigga needs that way.
No, but honestly, at the end of the day, that 3 points was like a sigh of relief because the pressure was getting.
And then shida ni
I think there was talk about him getting sacked if they lost that game.
Shida ni anaangalia fixtures zake hivi kidogo anaona wanakuja. They're very soon coming to Anfield. Two games away they're coming to Anfield, or we were going to them, I don't know, but we're still whooping them
before international break.
Tunaoa mtu nataka kuene tunaenda
Rusimo jamaa.
That is wedding season.
Are you getting their games out now?
Yeah, let me see.
Listen to their
so they are next. Okay, they have some easy games. Leicester struggling. Everton
bro, this is the Premier League.
struggling.
What did I tell you, bro? Bournemouth.
Bro, they're playing Leicester.
They're playing Leicester away.
You're at a draw.
Everton at home,
Yeah,
Aston Villa at home, Liverpool at home. Wanachapa Liverpool at home, by the way. Wolves away, that's a tough game.
I'm gonna clip that.
If Mudrik scores, bro, I'm losing.
That moment I'm clipping the shit out of it. What minute is it right now in the podcast?
What did he do?
1 hour and 1 minute.
Suonge.
116. This guy just did this. I'm gonna.
You know we're playing them after we play City.
Hey, relax. Wacha nimalize.
Juu lazima
You guys are gonna do us a favor against City, sindio?
Now we're going to Etihad to twerk. Tunaenda Etihad.
Wallahi, if you guys play Joe Gomez.
No, they'll be beaten.
Double agent. Your squad tunachezesha Harvey Elliott CDM.
But
they just need 5.
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Oh my God. So after Liverpool playing Wolves away, and then Brighton, and then United, and then Brentford, and then Arsenal. United away. And then Brentford, and then Arsenal away. You guys Tandika at home. Alafu Bournemouth away, and then Nottingham Forest, and then Man City, and then Newcastle.
A season imeisha. It's a wash.
Do you guys see them challenging for next season in any way?
Yes, I do.
I think this guy needs. I think assuming he is making progress with these losses. You know what I mean?
No, that's actually solid.
Assuming he's using the remaining part of the season to build something, because
like a style of play.
Yes, like we will stick to a certain way of playing. We will make the mistakes we need to make mistakes. We forfeit this season, and then we have a whole preseason, including whatever we've learned before. Smaller squad. I think if he lands, but kama ni I don't think he needs a month. I think he needs.
Sasa unaona Saddam Atendo tukiongea juu last week ni aspect ya he can't build on whatever's happening this season for next season because half of that squad won't be there. So as much as you're trying to form a style of play, knowing half of your starting lineup is not there next season, it's not.
Then that makes it even harder for him to have something next season.
It's not going to be doable. But next season, the one thing I do see with Chelsea, as much as we're saying they're struggling or whatever, Nanilsema, they remind me so much of Brighton in terms of creating. They create. They don't know how to score.
We have Raheem Sterling, bro.
Yeah, the Havertz, Zukombele, they're not doing.
It's not like they sorted out the problem at Brighton.
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
Brighton sorted it out this year with Desabi. Just trying to
Desabi.
So that's why they're seeing the solution to Coco. Let's get him.
But it's a solution.
Desabi, Mitoma, bonus.
So it's fully dependent. Like Potter being successful, Leon party. It's not just going out and spending. It's fully dependent on him getting a striker. Jukiambu umerudishiwa Lukaku ama Tammy Abraham sijui buyout clause. You're not winning. You're not coming to compete for top 4.
I think Tammy would be. I think Tammy would be a good fit for him.
And this is in the argument yangu na Tammy. Do you think Tammy will come to a league where we have Erling Haaland, we have Darwin Núñez and Gakpo?
No. He's in the same level as those guys.
Hey, tafadhali.
So wallahi he's
Hey,
bro, you won 7-0. You didn't win the fucking World Cup. Just chill out, man.
I mean, Tammy Abraham is not.
He's in the same level as. He's probably better than Gakpo and Núñez, in my opinion.
He's better than Núñez.
Yeah.
Currently.
Wow! As it, bro, if
wait, relax.
It doesn't mean Núñez is bad. It doesn't mean Núñez is bad.
See, because Tammy Abraham is bad. So
it's bad news.
Nah, there's no bad news anywhere, bro.
It's a bad man.
Okay. Umeona ku distract endelea focus.
Hata hakuna vile
Tammy walks in that team by the way, Liverpool.
Unakumbuka after ule msali funga bao 3 game 3 zikifuatana. Defense is in trouble mgae. Sikakuja nikamwambia
Your defense is in trouble.
Nikakuja nikamwambia better
Get
than-
here in the room.
He also put it.
He's beef, he's
Apparently, he's also better than Nunes at that point when the defenses were in trouble.
No, he's never.
Zio niliam.
Okay, wacha ujinga
Yes.
sasa.
Wallah, the day Saddam told me. The day Saddam told me watch your jinga. Fucking hilarious, bro. Look at
Relax.
you, man. Look
See,
at
so
you, bro.
Tammy can be an answer to that. You actually need to come with genuine world-class talent.
Like an Osimhen.
Go get an Osimhen because next
we had this
season
discussion.
That
Yeah,
just
I'm saying
adds
next-
more pressure
I'm saying
and
next
more
season
money
next
and-
season is going to be so beef because if you look at how teams are looking to improve, how City, as we're coming back, one way or the other, whether we sign
No,
Jude or
you're not. If you don't sign the 3 midfielders, you're 100% not coming back.
Okay, so
We'll come back to this. We'll come back to
Can I
this
just say
again.
this-
Will
this-
save you
a
up?
lot of people like saying this shit, right? For next season is going to be beef because of this and this and that. A lot of the times, every single season, a club or two or even three have let down seasons.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised, for example, actually I'm expecting it, if United have this kind of season, they finish top 4, then they go back next season to default settings, go back into the Champions
They're
League.
expecting it.
So,
Unaona
and they
shit.
go back to the
Cut
Europa
the-
League and
cut
have a
those-
shit season
cut
as well.
those cameras.
Like they've done this before,
Cut
man.
those cameras,
Chelsea can do
bro.
this again. Tottenham can do this again.
Arsenal can finish 8th next season.
Okay,
then.
I think that's part of it. Like
Fucking
I
hell.
think Arsenal
If
have
you're
more. I
saying
think
crazy shit,
Arsenal
Arsenal
have
are finishing 8th.
the
Why
same-
Arsenal? Arsenal's the youngest team in the league. This is the
Argument-
best team
argu-
placed to go on a run
You see-
of 3 to 4 years competing. Yes.
Argument yangu na even ndo nashinda nikisema na nyinyi wase with this 3-4 years,
okay.
yeah. You with this 3-4 year run because you're the youngest team, yeah.
Yes, you're building a dynasty.
There's no building a dynasty. This is exactly this. Leicester built a dynasty. So
Leicester is
walishinda
different.
ligi
They
yao.
weren't the youngest team in the league.
It wasn't about bro. You're young, but you're not.
And Leicester lost their players immediately after.
Bro, you're young. You're young. That's well and good. But it's not like you have an abundance of world-class talent in that team.
We do.
You literally
you have
just
like 3 good players, by the way.
You literally
I
have
think you have
Saka who's
Odegaard,
world-class.
Saka. To be honest,
Yeah.
fair. Saka, Odegaard, Saliba. That's it.
I'm not gonna put Saliba.
Gabriel is there, wallah.
I'm not gonna put Saliba, and I'm not gonna.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. We're not
I'm not gonna put Saliba,
Huh?
and I'm not gonna put Gabriel.
No, first of all, world class
Wait.
is not something I agree with.
Let him-
You don't need world class talent to win the league.
You
You,
need-
need top
Oh,
class.
you need
then a
world class.
sprinkling of
No.
world class.
Nah, a
Yes.
sprinkling, bro. If you only have a drop, you see a sprinkle is like you have one defender who's world class, you have one midfielder who's world class, you have a keeper who's world class, you have a striker. You got at least 4 guys in your starting
You
lineup.
need a World Cup.
you need a spine.
World-class
No, I get
spine.
what
You need
Yeah.
a spine that's world class.
Yeah, I get
And
that. But Jesus, Partey,
No.
Saliba, Gabriel, and Ramsey.
Jesus is good. He's a good player. He's not a world class.
He's top
player.
class.
Partey
though.
is a good player.
He's top
Partey
class.
is a good player. He's not a world class player.
no.
Considering even runs away from big games. Shut up.
First of all, let's not get carried away into this because then we're gonna get too far into this episode, okay? And we do need to wrap it up. But let's not assume that this team is gonna stay exactly the same way going into next season. You guys are gonna improve. You guys are gonna sign players. We're also gonna sign players. Especially when you're looking at the teams that you could go to in the Premier League. The team that's probably just won the Premier League. They're the youngest team in the league. The fans are the way they are. The atmosphere is the way it is. And then they have Champions League football. Like Declan Rice, for example. You add that into the mix. Ooh, fire. You add maybe,
When-
I don't know,
when
a
was the
central midfielder like Caicedo.
When was the last
of the
time-
quality of
when was the
Caicedo
last time you
to improve
wanted-
on Xhaka?
When
you'd
was
be
the
mad.
last time you
You've
wanted
not
a
gotten
player and
anyone
got
you
him? Wait,
wanted,
relax.
yeah.
When was the last time you wanted a player and got him?
Trossard.
Nah.
He was plan C. Shut the fuck
Plan
up.
B.
That's the point.
Well, to be fair, it was plan A for me since July. So
Bro,
he
you
was.
were talking
Anyway,
for
خلاص.
Modric, bro.
I
Uh,
love Mudryk.
yeah, you were
and I think he would.
twerking for
Right
him,
now,
man.
we wouldn't be having 007 stories.
I'm a Mudryk stan. Fuck that shit for 007, bro. His post.
What do you do?
You saw his post.
What did he say?
Bro, after the 7.
I don't follow Modric. And
Oh yeah, after the 7.
Seriously?
Yeah, he had to drop he dropped a meme, the Kevin Hart one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
After?
After the 7. After the
Yeah, but that's not a
Yeah, after the
verified.
7.
That's not a verified
7-0.
account,
Yeah.
bro.
he dropped that one.
That's not a verified
It's not on his fan
account,
page.
man. That's
Yeah?
a fan
But
page.
what's the relation? What's the
actually-
relation?
Nah, that's just his page. Nah, I was
It's
just
his
shouting him
page.
out.
What's the relation?
I was just shouting him out, bro.
You can't.
Okay.
I just shout him out.
You
All
can
right,
fuck-
Kyrie,
fuck him.
because you guys won 7-0, you need to remind guys to like, share, subscribe.
Like,
and all that.
share, subscribe, watch this video 7 times at least. Do it for us.
And tell them to stop running their mouths on comments.
Again, ni sadaka. Whoever, ni Italian professional, eh? Next time nakam na suti.
Whether kuja na suti next time.
Next time
My
nakam na
initials,
suti.
my initials, bro.
My initials.
Suti na hizo
KK.
maji. Usikuje na hiyo bed sheet umetuletea hapa ya red.
That's so shit.